This episode of Clear Shots is presented by the Impulse Podcast Network. Check out impulsepodcasts.com for more info.
Shit, these guys are good! Don't give them clear shots! Not bad, assholes! Engage! Engage!
Hey guys, I want to talk to you about Sneak Energy. When you look at the ingredients in your typical energy drink, you usually see a lot of things that aren't good for you. And if you're tired of that and you want to make a change, check out Sneak. Sneak is a low-calorie, sugar-free, powder form energy supplement that you simply mix into water. It's got amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. I drink this stuff every day at work and it never gives me jitters or a crash. If you're looking for a great tasting form of energy for only $1 per serving, all you got to do is click on my referral link in the description of the podcast and you can pick up a sample pack to try all of their flavors today.
Welcome to the Clear Shots Podcast with Seth Skinner and Jake Jones.
So, the news is here.
We don't have to.
The news is here.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks are meeting in the NBA Finals. Cass, who's your pick? Phoenix or Milwaukee?
Well, because my buddy Tovar fed him, I'd have to say Phoenix, right?
Seth, who's your pick?
I'll take the Suns.
I'm also taking the Suns.
I think everybody likes the Suns.
Yeah. Next topic.
All right.
That's our sports talk for the night.
Yo, I bet they were like seeing my boy Tovar freaking cooking for him. They're like, yeah, we should chill with that.
No!
I knew it was going to happen.
Freddie! Mama!
It was hanging on by a thread earlier, so just hold it for the rest of the show. It's not really worth it, though.
Just do the opening.
All right. Welcome to the Clear Shots Podcast once again. My name is Seth Chief Skinner. I got my boy, Mike Manager Jones. We'll sit here and watch him try and figure that out real quick. It goes righty tighty. Here, let me support it. I'll hold the shaft and then you screw. There you go, righty tighty. It's working.
What the fuck is going on?
Well, the
Who's
noises
making that
don't. You don't have to have.
noise?
You don't have to to do the noises.
That was me.
Oh.
Did you hear
I could.
Is it an annoying noise? Yes or no? Because if it's yes, then it's Jake.
It sounded like
You're gonna want to turn that on
wiping
though.
the glass really slowly.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're in business. You people don't get to see all the shit that goes on before this.
it? We've been here for
nightmare.
like about... What time is it? It's
Yeah, it's
9:30.
it was probably like
it's been about
at least
40 minutes.
Yeah, at least.
I've been eating.
You've been eating honey-baked cheddar
Anyway,
cheese.
we do have our good friend Cass on the show. He's been on the show before. Probably our longest podcast ever, which was like, I don't know, what, 9 fucking parts or something total?
Technically, our longest one shot was with Nate,
Right.
but our longest episode was with you.
It's just because we did the parts back in the day and we don't do that now.
Yeah. Well, we also we started at like 1 in the morning, and I think we literally went, or 1 in the afternoon, and we literally went, I think, until 1 in the morning.
It was the evening, the wee hours of the evening. Yeah, it was interesting.
But we took a lunch break, we took a dinner break. That was when we were in our prime. That was prime Clear
Yeah,
Shots.
that was when we actually took food breaks.
we peaked when Podcoin signed us.
Yeah.
And then they got caught embezzling money, and we lost all
I don't
of
know
our
if that's what it
sponsorship
was,
deals.
but I know they definitely went out of business for
They
sure.
shut down.
Oh.
They went the Wayfair route.
Yeah. It's funny that
Alvin
you mentioned that
Robertson.
because I did just see that. Oh, you know what I was doing? I was going through my
my Google apps like that are on my Google account to like reinstall like old shit, and I saw that app like it was still there, and I was like, oh, that's a shame because you like made money from listening to podcasts, so that didn't make any sense to me.
The thing that fucking got me the most was the fact that because they started off and then we put our podcast on there,
and it was pretty early when we did it,
very early, and then they were like, oh, this is our featured podcast of the week.
They would feature them for like...
And then we were featured for like 6 weeks because we were the
We were
hottest
like-
thing. We were getting like more listens than we had ever gotten. And then all of a sudden I was at work and Seth was like, oh yeah, Podcoin's shutting down today.
Yep.
And that's the night the laughter died.
Yeah, that was the day the music died. And it was weird because like it was like you would get like bonus points for listening to like promoted episodes.
Yeah, they gave me a bunch of coupons. I gave them out.
I never got to use them.
Yeah.
Never got to use them.
They were coupons for stores that aren't even in New York, like Whataburger and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
pretty
those are the
sick.
good ones.
Give them to homeless people, blow their minds.
Right.
It's like, oh, you don't have any money? Well, guess what? Here's some free money.
Here's something.
for
Here's something.
Whataburger.
Here's something you definitely don't want to do. Here's something you don't want to do ever, though. And it is getting the cheeseburger specialty pizza from Domino's.
Oh,
Don't do it.
Oh,
Don't
wait,
do
did we
it.
give Cass a nickname? What's your nickname?
I don't
Just come up with it off
Come-
the top of
yeah,
your head. What's the
off
first
the
word that
dome.
comes to your head at all? First word out of your
Think
your
of a
blanket.
word.
Cradles.
There you go.
Cassidy
Cass
Cradle
Cradles.
Barner.
But no, don't do that. Because it's bad.
the cheeseburger
yeah,
specialty.
don't do it.
Okay. I can't get it.
He wouldn't.
You're not going to want to do it.
Based on
It-
principle.
Like the sauce wasn't even sauce. It was like ketchup and mustard like mixed.
What the
It was
fuck?
fucked up.
Oh, God.
That's...
That's treason. That should not be sold in New York.
I did
Wait,
not
wait, wait,
expect
wait, wait.
it. I
So you
expected it to
said-
be like just beef and tomato and
Yeah.
you know like
That sounds like something they serve to prisoners on death row.
right.
It was like, hey, this is how prisoners talk. Sir, for my last meal, I want a cheeseburger pizza. And they're like, we got ketchup, mustard, American cheese. And
Have you been like a prisoner before? Because that sounded a lot like a prisoner.
yeah, dude, I've been around.
Yeah, that definitely sounded like a prisoner.
I deal with the cops. I deal with the police. I deal with the...
The popo.
I do deal with prisoners every now and then.
The 5-0.
Yeah.
Right. No, I know that game.
Yeah, dude. The rap game, bruh.
Straight up.
Anyway.
We're definitely the whitest people.
I'm actually... My family's all French Canadian. So,
Yeah. No, that's right.
what are you going to do? I'm actually pretty hyped right now because we probably have the 3 strongest beards in the county on film.
I was
right
thinking,
now.
yeah, I mean, we're at least in the top 5.
Guaranteed.
All 3 of us.
We're blue. We're blue blood bearders. We got blue blood beards, dude.
Yeah.
You're UNC. You're Kansas.
Here's
I'm
the
Duke.
thing with a beard. It
Or
gets,
Kentucky.
When it gets to the point where like you're starting to eat some of it,
Yeah.
that's when you start to have an issue.
No,
Like
you know
my
what you do.
mustache,
You know
I
what you
gotta
do.
trim that. Yeah.
You
It's the mustache.
Yeah, you go like this. I think you take the fucking razor and go.
What?
Yeah.
Is that what it sounds like?
I
Usually.
usually just pull it down and then I'll take scissors and snip it.
Snizzers?
Next to your lips.
Yeah.
Oh my god, scissors near your lips.
I didn't move away because of that, but I just realized how close you and I were on the couch together.
I thought he was doing it because of it. I'm gonna move away.
Well, I wanna
too.
be
We
like
gotta
this.
spread
Whoa,
out.
scissors.
He's got to spray. He's got to do some man
I got a
spreading.
splay. Got a good spread.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're supposed to splay once in a while.
Apologies in advance. I had a couple shots of vodka. I had a couple shots of scotch while we were hanging out at my place for a bit.
Yeah, it's like.
And this wasn't Pedialyte.
All right, there you go.
Now it's knocked over.
Knocked it back. Go
Does that say
Suns.
electrolyte?
Electrolyte, dude.
What the fuck kind of fucking name? They couldn't come up with anything else.
That's for babies.
Huh? Yeah.
You're a baby.
Babies do like fruit punch. That's one thing I noticed.
And
And fucking giant bag.
family sized bags of Lay's potato
Yeah.
chips. Classic. Here's the thing.
I'm not gonna lie, the classic ones are pretty up there, man.
So
like
you know
the
how we do
wavy
food or
stuff.
The
object?
wavy ones are great. Yeah, they're good for dipping though.
Yeah.
Like they're meant to be dipped.
Surface area.
I'll tell you what's actually pretty good is getting a sub and popping those Lay's classic
yeah.
right on there.
And
Ooh.
usually when I go to Garofalo's, I get jalapeno poppers as well and throw them in there too.
Yeah, because it gives it a crunch. You know, that's what you want. The sourdough doesn't quite deliver the crunch to you.
No, certainly not. My question is, I know we do food or object, but I'm thinking food or food. Just to
okay.
kick off, because it's been a bit. Our last episode was May 22nd.
We don't have to disclose. I mean, we can, but I feel like, it's been a while. It's always been a while. The problem is every time we do it, it's been a while. So I don't want to keep, whatever.
I mean, this is pretty much like a go as we go thing.
this is a whenever we get when all the
both
cream
work-
fills up. When the cream fills up, that's what happens. It
We
builds
both
up.
work pretty hectic hours.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, it's a little chaotic, especially coming home and then having to fucking.
Exactly. Exactly. But my question is, we all like potato chips. We all like universal basic chips.
Yeah.
We like the different snack foods. If you could only have one chip or snack food, and now I'm disqualifying based on principle. Chex Mix, Munchies, stuff like that. That's more than one type of thing together.
Trail mixes.
Trail mix. If we're going like chips, pretzels, Cheez-Its, stuff like that, you can only pick one for the rest of your life. You can think about it.
Rest of your life, Jesus.
Discounting sunflower seeds and stuff. I mean, I'm talking chips. What's your favorite type of chip? But also,
Yeah, but the long run, of it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Now,
I think
a
you're gonna
wise
get sick
man,
of-
a
you're gonna get
wise
sick
man
of
would
any of
say
them.
Lay's classic, but you made a great point with Lay's wavy.
Yeah.
But I'll do you one better. Ruffles. I think
Yeah.
Ruffles,
Yeah, they are pretty good.
probably
They got-
Ruffles
they're
though.
almost more crunchy. They're more sturdy in a way.
They're a little more pricey than Lay's wavy though.
That's not a lie.
But
It's a toss-up because that's on where my mind is on track, pretty much with the wavy for the long run.
Yeah.
But my favorite is Fritos.
Fritos are
whoa,
fucking
really?
Yeah.
That's a fucking wild
Fritos are one of those ones that people don't think about, man.
Y'all can't see my eyes because I got these Aves on, but my eyes are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's one of those
Fritos,
ones that doesn't
Also,
get,
speaking of
they
huge,
go
rest in
great
peace.
when you make frickin' breakfast burritos.
Very true. The chili cheese ones.
Well, even if you just throw normal Fritos up in there.
True. Rest in peace,
you
Billy
go.
Fusillo.
He died?
Oh, he's dead.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's super dead, dude. He did
Did
so
you
much
know
cocaine.
that he had... Did you know that he had like a Fusillo thing down in New Mexico, but his name was Billy Fernandez?
That's amazing.
I thought it was funny.
You got to appeal
Apparently,
Yeah.
so what I was reading after he passed, I was reading that he was actually even bigger in Florida than he was in New York.
Yeah.
And that's why he didn't have as many commercials, because he was only, if you film a car dealership commercial in Florida, I guess you can't have that same commercial in like central New York. So that's why he like disappeared like 7 or 8 years ago, because he just moved to Florida and just
Yeah.
didn't want to come back.
And then Tom was filling in.
Well,
Tom
rest in peace. Rest in peace, William.
Is the lady from Fox dealership still alive?
Oh my God, she's the one who smokes every cigarette ever. That lady.
She's like, if you ever see The Fly with Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
It's like if you took those tubes and you put a cigarette in one and like a fucking gecko in the other, and then you combine them together and you got Sue
So
Fox.
you're basically saying she's a cigarette fused with a gecko, and that's who
Or
the
any lizard.
any lizard, yeah,
Any lizard. Eddie lizard. I don't know.
any lizardous creature.
Yeah. But yeah, so hey man. So
Lots to talk
Wait,
about.
how
Car-
did that have to do with chips?
Oh, I got
Oh, yeah,
distracted.
chips. I forgot.
I got distracted.
He started talking about William Fusillo and all this.
It's huge. You like Fritos a lot.
Yeah.
Wild. I would like Fritos more if they weren't the little curly Q shapes.
Really, the shape is what gets you. You corn chip. They're corn chips.
Yeah.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
But they're shaped in a stupid way.
They do have like a weird. You know what? Are bugles
Oh,
chips?
yeah, Bugles. Those are crunchy butters.
I guess so. Yeah, they're like a corn snack. Well, you know what I found out the other day was that Pringles aren't technically chips
What?
because
What are they then?
they're crisps. Because in order to be classified as a potato chip by the FDA, they have to be made from slices of potatoes. But what Pringles does is they take their potatoes and they mash them and make like a paste out of them.
Yeah.
And then they put them in a mold and deep fry them like that.
Yeah.
So they're a potato crisp. Also,
Does it disclose
that's-
that on the case? Does it say potato crisps?
It does. It does. That has my silver medal. Is a sour cream and onion Pringle.
Okay.
I do like Fritos.
Pringles are tough. I could never eat a lot of Pringles.
That's the best part of a Pringle, though, because
Like I get sick of them quick, which is why it would not be my case for like the only thing I could eat for the rest of my life as far
But-
as chips.
yeah,
I would choose potato chips because you can boil them and then turn them into like instant mashed potatoes.
There you go.
really.
Yeah. You gotta add like a little like butter to it. And
Maybe a little bit of elbow grease.
and like a little cheese up in there, but yeah.
There you go.
Freaking boil it up. It's potatoes.
The more you know.
Can you make that for me
Someday, yeah.
or
boiled.
for us?
Yeah.
Not that
Boil
we're
up some
together,
chips.
but if we are, mind your business.
It's not really. I mean, we don't have to go into that.
What about you? Because I love a Lay's classic.
Yeah, I gotta say it's probably just Lay's classic, man.
But
Wavy for me.
wavy Lay's
Yeah.
more than Ruffles.
I feel like I could eat more classics than
Yeah,
waves.
they're pretty much the same thing for me.
Yeah, you know what I like about Lay's?
The oil.
Yeah, literally
Pure grease.
the fucking greasiness. Ruffles are more salt and potato than like a buttery flavor.
Yeah.
I fucking love chips, guys.
Yeah,
But-
dude, we did this last episode. We just talked about food the whole time, didn't we?
Oh, with Wes, we talked about turkey. I fuck with turkey.
I
Dude.
think we did it with Graham too.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. But I think I would have to go with a Lay's classic, but tied, close tie. I love Lay's salt and vinegar, but like you
You
said,
like the
with
salt
Pringles,
more or the vinegar more.
vinegar. I love vinegar. It's great.
All right. I mean, I'm
Okay.
not gonna. I'm just gonna.
But like you said about Pringles, I feel like I would get sick of salt and vinegar.
That's
Plus,
what I
you get
mean.
like
Yeah.
chemical burns in your
Yeah.
mouth.
I think the reality is you're gonna get sick of anything.
Yeah.
Well,
if
I
it's the
also don't
only
eat
chip.
chips that much.
There you go. But with the Lay's, I can pop it on my Subway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I think
Fritos, yeah.
I think a Lay's classic goes. Lay's classic
With a-
complements
with a
everything.
sandwich. Yeah, dude.
You could do Lay's classic chips and have a hot dog
You could.
or a burger or I don't know, cheese.
Throw it on top of your casserole.
Put it on your casserole.
Yeah,
Put it
dude.
in your salad.
Pop it in a salad.
Put it on the pizza.
Well, maybe it might work. I don't see why not.
P-I-Z-Z-A. I
Yeah,
want
man.
pizza. All right. Big fan of chips.
Yeah, dude.
Um.
In other
Yeah.
news,
So.
I
anyway.
bought Between the Buried and Me tickets the other day. August 14, Rochester, New York. Between
I'm-
the Buried and Me.
I'm going to the Gojira show
There you go. Where's that?
in Rochester the 28th of October in the Main Street Armory, I think.
October,
They're
shit.
playing
I should
with
go to that
Knock
too.
Loose and Alien Weaponry, I think. I don't
Kind of just want to see Gojira.
Yeah. It'll be weird with Knock Loose playing with Gojira. You'll have a bunch of hardcore kids and then
Yeah.
a bunch
Dude,
of
I
little
love when
kids.
bands like will just do a tour just themselves.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we're playing a 3-hour set and there's nothing that you can
Yeah.
say or do to change this. So you're just like, here's, take my money, please.
Yeah. I am.
Because it's like, you know, you could just
get
could
a
show up
vaccine
late.
soon. I've been holding out, but
Yeah, you don't need it.
I think you do to go to
It's all fake.
concerts.
It's all fake news. What are they gonna do?
Yeah,
You gotta show your papers.
I'm not
that's
gonna do
such
that.
a no. Because
I'm gonna
even
just-
even at the hospital, we're like, are you vaccinated? And people are like, yeah. And I was like, okay, cool.
All right, right on.
I've never.
I don't know why, but I believe you.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of how it usually
Yeah.
is. I mean, technically, people are supposed to be wearing masks unless they're vaccinated, and we all know most of those people are not vaccinated.
Guaranteed. Because we live in Oswego.
Yeah. Well, the
And-
weird thing to me is I don't understand why it has to be. You're still gonna get it. You still contract it either way. It's like your own personal safety is what it's for.
It's just the difference between really getting a bad
Right,
version
yeah.
of the virus and getting like a manageable one. I mean, it's the same argument for the flu shot. Like, I get my flu shot because I usually get working in healthcare for the past 6 years. I usually end up with the flu.
Plus, I never have like a reaction to the flu shot either, so I don't really
Yeah,
care. I
that's the
usually just
big
get it.
thing is that like I was very unhappy with my side effects from the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
I was taken out of work for like 3 days. Like, it was bad.
I think the move is get the Johnson & Johnson one because that one's fake as fuck and doesn't work and shit. And it's like, it basically kills you.
I basically
it,
heard that the difference between the Pfizer and the Johnson one is the Johnson one is made of like how they normally do a vaccine with like dead part of the virus and
Just
then
dead shit.
it goes in you and then your body knows how to deal with it. With the Pfizer, they had this thing where it'll teach you how to deal with it. Like, it'll rewrite something in your like
Your
system.
genes.
Yeah.
I even though I work in healthcare, I don't know enough about vaccines to make a point that's going to be recorded and aired on the internet.
Yeah.
So I'm staying out of this conversation until we move to
That
the
doesn't
next
sound
topic.
right, but I don't know enough about stars to dispute it.
I like people at work. Like, it's an even split with like people I work with and people I know. It's a pretty even split. Maybe most people I know, especially my family members, like my older family members, anybody, pretty much most everybody like that's like in their mid 30s or older that are in my family got vaccinated. But it's just to protect like my older relatives.
Yeah.
Which that's the reason I got the vaccine.
Right.
Like, if I didn't have to worry about, both my grandmothers have COPD, and which is ridiculous because neither of them smoked cigarettes. But back in the day, you were just always breathing in cigarette smoke because they thought it was good for you.
You could just do it anywhere too, though.
Dude,
You had like a smoking section at Pizza Hut. and shit.
yeah. Somebody showed me old photos of the
I remember
hospital from like the
those
fucking
days.
60s.
And the smoking section was just this chair. They're
Yeah.
just like, all right, that's the end of the
Yeah.
smoking section. It's like realistically, it's everywhere.
I remember being in the 90s going to a restaurant and then just like the haze over like the smoking section,
yeah.
but it would still like
But it's
come
just
over
everywhere.
to you. Yeah.
The walls are yellow and shit.
See, I don't remember that, but I'm also a little younger than you guys. But I saw pictures of the hospital from like the 60s and the 50s
Yeah.
where dude, like doctors were just constantly chain smoking and nurses were chain smoking and like all
it
the
used to be
rooms
good
and
for you.
all the desks had ashtrays
Yeah.
and like all I wish I could get this is an Oswego Health tin ashtray. I don't even smoke anymore. But I would love to get one.
It'd be pretty cool.
I'm never gonna get one because there were probably only like 30 of them made, and they
Yeah,
were probably
yeah.
all thrown away. But like,
No, I don't know what happened, but like eventually they just started being bad for you, and like I don't know, what did they change the formula or something?
from what I remember reading is that like back in the day, cigarettes were just straight tobacco.
Now
Which-
it's gay tobacco.
Yeah,
It's trans. It's non-binary tobacco.
I don't know if it's non-binary tobacco, but I
But
wouldn't
like, but it's the filters. The filters are what's bad for you because the filters are made out of fiberglass. And
don't smoke the filter. Then.
dude, have you ever? I used to smoke non-filters. Did you ever smoke non-filters?
No,
Dude, you literally smell for weeks.
that's pretty cool.
It's fucked, and it's such a pungent scent. It's such a bad, like the way that cigar
Your
smoke
just
lingers
skin
on you.
starts to turn brown and shit. You start to get jaundice.
Yeah, his eyes were so yellow. Yeah. Well, like my grandma was always joking with me about how, there were billboards and like signs that were like all the billboards and signs for cigarette smoking were like very attractive men and women. And my great grandpa was always like, "You're never gonna be pretty." So my grandma was like, "I'm never gonna smoke cigarettes then." She never did.
Huh.
So
It's a good thing. It's a nice
child
thing to
abuse.
say.
I mean, that was just raising your
You're
kids.
never gonna be.
You're never gonna be pretty. Doesn't matter how many cigarettes you smoke.
It's a friendly thing to say.
Yeah, worked out okay.
Definitely doesn't hurt anybody's
I mean,
feelings.
shit, dude. Vaping is gonna kill us when we're in our 50s.
Oh no! Well, I don't know. It's good for you now. One day they're gonna change it, man. They do it with everything. They get you hooked and then they change
Sorry,
it.
it's constantly blowing in your face. If you want me to stop, I'll
It's like
stop.
the Impossible Whopper. They made it. It was good for you, and then they hook you, and then they.
I guarantee you that.
I've eaten probably maybe like almost 24 of them so far.
only two
Like in
dozen.
one sitting.
in a sitting.
No, I've usually like I'll get one or two if I go to eat there, but it's usually like when I'm on the road or something.
There you go.
Like when you're going down to the Firefox Festival.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Okay.
Firefox.
So
Is that what? Wait, what was
Yeah,
it?
that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Really?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah,
So it was.
Doesn't Mozilla like get pissed about it? It's kind of like a brand name. It's like a trademarked thing, isn't
I
it?
don't know. Who's that?
They make the Firefox the browser.
The internet browser.
Burning Fox was
Burning
it.
Fox.
That was what it was called.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
There's no trademark.
I did make that joke on the group chat. So
There's no copyright infringement there.
I went down with some friends that I know from Rochester. They have this group called Whirly Wednesdays, and every Wednesday they get like DJs together and a bunch of flow artists, people like with like the light up LED hoops, like hula hoops, and then I bring my
The people
rope
for
dart.
it's for the acid people. People
Yeah.
who do acid.
All the spun out people, yeah. And people juggling, light up like clubs and stuff.
Just imagine being sober and watching it, though.
You could
You're just going,
every Wednesday. It's cool in Rochester, and I go and they do it from like 6:30 till like 10 or 10:30, and I go and do my rope dart, my LED rope dart, and then I have one that I light on fire, and I go and spin that around. There's other people, they got other props that light up on fire too, but that group there,
Seems dangerous.
we had, I think it was like 6 or 7 of us. We all camped together and went to this place in Ohio. It was pretty close to the border of Indiana, and I did a bunch of rope dart classes while I was there, and there was a big circle of like, before they'd let anybody else perform or whatever, they'd have people like have the circle to themselves. And there was this guy, he had devil sticks that were on fire.
Oh
you know?
shit! Yeah, those things are cool.
Yeah, and it was really cool because
I could never
rather than
figure
just
those out.
the ends of them being on fire, the whole stick was on fire too, and the sticks he was holding. And then he like did
savage.
more performances, but like with a bigger one, and he's like making it go wicked fast and stuff. And he also had like an eye patch on during the whole time, so he's only doing it with one eye. That was pretty crazy. And then there was some other performances, and one of them was like this little kid, and she was spinning this stick with the ends on fire, and like it hit her in the face, and like for a second her face was on fire, but then like she wiped it off, and then like kept on going on.
That's what you gotta do. If you
Yeah.
catch on fire, you just wipe it off.
Yeah.
Just walk it off.
And
you gotta
then,
get a napkin and just put it out real quick.
There was a bunch of people that were doing like fire breathing there, and one of the performances was there's this guy, he was like in a suit that he had soaked in fuel, and then somebody went up behind him and fire breathed onto his back, lit him up on fire, and then he started fire breathing while he was already on fire. And then he lay down, and people with like fire blankets went on top of him and put
Seems
him
like
out.
a dangerous endeavor.
Yeah. Yep.
Seems like, I don't know. I don't feel like, I never wake up and go like, today I probably should set myself on fire.
Yeah.
For people.
Well, like those fire suits, like they're fire protected, but only for a certain amount
they're
of time.
fire.
Right?
They're fire retardant.
Yeah.
Say the right word.
And
They
yeah, it was
retard.
pretty
They
cool.
retard fire is what they do.
And then during like the
Fire
open
tards.
fire pit, there's this couple. They like he was laying on his back with his feet up in the air, and he was holding her up with his feet.
Hell yeah.
And then like she had these like
I know that move.
these
Same, dude. You taught me that move.
she had her feet on fire, like with these like things she strapped on her feet with a wick that's soaked in fuel and pretty much candles on the end.
She
of
looked
her
like
feet.
Iron Man. She looked like
Kinda.
Iron Man.
Upside down.
Oh, that's
But,
pretty sick.
And then he like would put his feet on her shoulders and lift her up, and then she started like spinning, and he's kind of like transferring her around like with his feet like she was a barrel, and like she's up
That
there.
dude's
It's
got
just-
fucking dexterity, bro.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. And yeah, I got the rope dart. I used this one dude's fire head that it created a really big fire. It was really cool. Usually the one I make, it makes a decent sized fire, but this one was giant, and it roared while like it was on fire and you're swinging it around.
Oh my god.
The way the fire roars, it's so cool. So I immediately went home and bought one.
It's like a fucking old school torch, like the
Yeah.
big torches, the
Yeah.
big boy torches.
So my friends took a video
Like
of me
Dig
doing
Dug.
that.
Or not
and then
Dig Dug. Worms. Worms Armageddon.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And yeah, then after that, then I went down to this person's house in Kentucky, and I taught them some of my rope dart moves. They already knew most of them, but I taught them some of my favorite sequences. Got to meet him. I've seen him online rope darting, and
It's pretty sick. Shout
Yeah.
out to Kentucky rope dart guy or whatever.
yeah, Will A. Cab. I don't know his last name, but yeah, or not. ACB. It stands for Asian Country Boy.
I was
There
going to
you
say
go.
ACAB is all cops are bad.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say that.
Rope tards. I thought of that earlier when we were talking, and I was like, I'm going to wait till we're on air.
That's
There you go.
funny.
Bunch of rope tards in Kentucky.
That's not very nice. It's very slanderous.
Hey, Scooter. Hey, Scooter. We're going to get a bunch of the rope tards together, and we're going to light ourselves on fire.
Don't name your child. Do not name your child Scooter.
No,
Bad
I'm just
move,
kidding. It's
tough
pretty
move.
sick. I've seen you do your rope dart.
You've seen
I
him
remember,
blow, man. He can blow.
I remember way back when you used to just use like a padlock.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And then I saw you with a spear, and then last year I saw you do the fireball thing.
Yep. That
And
one's
that-
safer.
The way
It is actually way
It is
safer.
way safer.
The
Yeah.
way I look at it is like Cass basically sees an object and he goes, "How can I kill a man with that?" and just finds a way.
If I had to assemble a team, you'd be on my team.
Yeah.
I
like
would need to find
flexible
I
weapons.
want to find a welder
I
though.
would say-
Every team needs a good welder.
Yeah. I would say a zombie apocalypse is like a teammate. He has to be a teammate.
Yeah. You could forage. I feel like you could forage.
I can. Yep.
Fucking called it.
Yeah, of course. There we go.
Yep. I can do medicine, basic medicine, first aid, and
I'll be the IT guy.
yeah, dude. You can. Who's the welder? Do we know any welders?
I don't know if you're gonna need an IT guy though. In that
Do you know
situation.
how to weld?
I know a welder.
I can pick things
Do
up.
you know a welder?
Yeah.
I can lift things. I can pick things up and put it. I'm forklift certified.
Same.
There we go.
We got 2 fork truck drivers.
That's
No,
fucking
me.
insane.
That's wild.
You don't usually see them in the same room. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, we're not supposed to. Well, my license probably expired.
That's why.
I can still do it though.
That's why you're not magnetically getting pushed away from me right now.
Yeah. Oh, dude, being Magneto would be sick.
Yeah, dude.
Would you? Do you know Magneto?
I
It
know who
wouldn't,
you're talking
though.
about,
It
but I
probably
haven't really
wouldn't.
watched too many
I
stuff.
feel like if you get near any electronic device, you're gonna break it.
No, because he controls the powers.
Right. What happens if you accidentally power? You know. What
I don't
mean?
think you accidentally.
You never know, man. I've accidentally peed. You know what I mean? Like, you,
But
you
that's
can't
not
really.
a power. That's not a power.
It's kind of a power.
No,
man.
it's not. It's a function.
I know, but so is magnetizing. That's a function.
I thought it was sick in X2 X-Men United when Mystique injected that one guy with metal, and then Magneto ripped the metal out of his skin, but the movie was PG-13, so it was just like a mist. Even though if he actually did that, he'd just be like ripping the dude
Just-
apart.
Yeah, it would just look like a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's sick though, man. So like, what got you into rope darting?
My skateboard trip, I wanted to learn something, a weapon that I could have on me, and that's easily concealable. And
Yeah.
then I got into it once I got back. Got really into it rather than just swinging it around, getting really into techniques. And I've gotten to a point I can just watch any video of anybody doing it and can be like, oh, okay, that's what they're doing it, and I can immediately do it. Like,
Yeah.
and maybe take a few tries if it's a difficult move, but I've seen moves people do, and I'm like, oh, cool, and I just immediately can do it first
See, I wish I could do that with guitar. Because then I'd just watch Steve Vai or whatever and just be like, okay.
Yeah, John Petrucci.
Yeah.
Speaking of guitar, Rasputin,
Yeah.
There we
Fucking
go.
A.
you guys released your single 2 weeks ago? Last week?
About a week and a half, yeah.
About a week and a half ago?
It's been that long, really? All right.
Yeah.
I listened to it when it came out, and I was telling you when you came over before we came here, I actually sat down and listened to it and watched the music video. The music video was pretty sick. The music's wicked sick. Your vocals are nasty.
Yeah, I got to say, like, I was like,
Your
holy
vocals
shit.
are fucking disgustingly
Thank you.
good. And I
was
always
fun
knew
making.
that you had pretty nasty vocals.
Well-
'cause, As I Wake,
Yeah.
I remember, and that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, what I
Wow.
thought was great was, like, you didn't do... It wasn't just one style, either. Like, you definitely mixed in a lot of different shit, so that
Yeah.
was cool.
It was really crazy because, like, working with Mooch, he's got a lot of necrophagist inspiration and
Right.
faceless and stuff like that. And then I'm coming at it from a completely different angle of, like, I listen to, like, a lot of hardcore, metalcore bands growing up, and then my favorite band is Gojira, and then I also, like, my favorite genre is, like, slam or grindcore. So kind of, like, throwing all that together, like, a lot of my vocal inspirations were bands like Despise Icon, Years Spent Cold, Job for a Cowboy was one of the first bands that I got into.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking-
Everybody got into Job for a Cowboy because of the SpongeBob video. You remember that? It was like, literally, it was like the Sweet Victory scene,
Yeah.
but they dubbed a Job for a Cowboy over it and just had SpongeBob, like, singing it, basically.
That's
It's probably
pretty dope.
still on
Yep,
fucking...
I remember that one. They were playing Knee Deep.
Yeah.
Their album Sun Eater is awesome. The bass in it is so pronounced. If you guys ever get the chance, especially the first couple songs, Sun Eater.
Yeah. I never really listened to a whole lot of them.
Me
Oh,
neither.
Snar.
I really, really enjoy Gojira.
Yeah. That Gojira is a big inspiration for my lyrics, the way I wrote the lyrics. Definitely.
Yeah.
Didn't they release a new album recently?
Yeah.
I
Fortitude.
I haven't listened to it yet. The last one I really
It's
got
okay.
into was Magma, right?
Yep.
Magma was good. My favorite,
That's gone forever.
your brother got me into Gojira when we started hanging out in high school, and the very first album I listened to was The Way of All Flesh, because
Yeah.
that came out right when him and I started being friends. And I fucking love that one.
Yeah, that album was
I
off the
really
charts.
like that one. From Mars to Sirius,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, honestly, I haven't listened to anything by them that I don't like, and the thing that I love is that all their albums they're all still Gojira, like by like the base form. When you boil it down, it's still Gojira, but every album is so completely different from the next.
Yeah. They've been playing for over 20 years, so, like,
Yeah.
if they didn't evolve,
What was the
They'd
album
go
called that had
crazy.
Space Time? Their first album.
Terra Incognita or
Yes,
Incognita?
yeah. So yeah, and that came out in, like '99, right?
Yeah.
That
Around
one's
there.
wicked
Then the
good.
Link.
L'Enfant Sauvage.
Yeah, that one.
I
came
thought
in
that album was great.
2012.
That might be
The Link.
L'Enfant Sauvage.
Yeah. That
We
one was
listened
a
to
good
that
one.
one
That was
together one night. I
2012.
think we were just grinding out, playing
It's
like
so
Madden or
fucking
some
good.
shit.
Every
Yeah.
song rips on that fucking album.
Gift of Guilt is
Yeah.
like the best off that album, I think.
It's all really tight, like just
Yeah.
a lot of chugging.
And
There's a
you
lot
can
of chugging.
hear the inspiration of they were traveling around America for a lot of the time, and you could just hear how that came
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, for sure.
They do. I love the shit that they do with like their natural harmonics and shit like that.
I just think it's wild that and it's the same reason I love Lamb of God and Opeth so much, is that they do have like pretty heavy vocals, but you still can completely understand what
Yeah.
they're saying.
Yep. You can
And
tell that there's words there. Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
that's
he has like a melody. He doesn't have it's not like just a scream.
right.
Like he's like screaming in like the actual
It's like
intonations.
operatic. Or
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah,
the
it's
word is.
melodic like screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's impressive for sure. I don't know that I've really heard anybody that does that way
Yeah.
to that degree for
No.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what really got me, was definitely that their drums are fucking
Oh, dude, yeah.
unreal, and their vocals are just so good. And yeah, no, big Gojira fan.
Yeah, they just
For
fucking
sure.
rip. There's
Definitely not as big as you, but
Yeah.
I fucking love them, dude. They're one of those bands that like
I keep coming back to them too. It's
right.
not
I
like
don't
a
get
thing.
sick of them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't listen to them all the time, but it's like, I'll this is what happens is I'm like, oh, I want to listen. Like, I love A Sight to Behold. That's probably my favorite song. That and Stranded from Magma. Those are probably my two favorite songs. And then, or Backbone from Mars to Sirius. And I listen to like one of those, and then I'm like, fuck it. And I just listen to the whole album.
Yep.
And then here I am like 3 hours later, and I just binge listened to like 3 of their albums just
Yep.
while playing 2K or some shit. It's like, I guarantee you I'm making all my neighbors in my house mad.
Yeah. No, it's like with a lot of bands, like if I listen to the whole album, I pretty much know most of it.
Right.
But like I couldn't name you the tracks because
No.
I just
True.
popped the fucking album on and I just let it play.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know.
The way they did the album Fortitude was pretty cool. The first 6 songs are written in a certain tuning, and then the last 5 or so songs are written in a different tuning. So it like the way the whole album flows together is really cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Gojira rocks. I haven't really been listening to a lot of music. I've been listening, so I fucking love the Suicide Boys, and they're a love it or hate it group. So like trap, rap, horrorcore type shit. But it's the two of them, and they're cousins, and they both have completely different rap styles. But the beats just are my favorite part, and I guess that's just part of it being trap music. They're coming out with a new album in August. I can't fucking wait. But I have also been listening to a lot of Porcupine Tree again.
I did start listening to them again recently too.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I don't even.
I think I woke up one day and like Anesthetized was like stuck in my head for some reason.
Yeah.
Haven't heard it in fucking like years.
Yeah. Big fan.
What's the plan for you guys? Like, what are you trying to do?
We're just doing like a studio recording projects since we're both working all the time.
Right.
It's just like, we're gonna make music and
put it out.
we had Hans Grossman from Necrophagist play drums on that
which
track,
is ridiculous.
so-
How does he?
That's
yeah,
insane.
So Mooch had a connection with him.
Yeah,
somehow?
they played shows before when he was in Psychopath. And
Right.
He just remained in contact with him. And
That's fucking nuts.
just hit him up, and he was like, "Yeah, totally." And
So we just send him the files and have him just
yeah,
lay
and
something down to it.
He rewrote the drums. Still all in the same time and everything, of course.
Yeah.
But like completely different. I had lyrics written to the original. And then, like, we get the new drums, and they sound completely different. And I was nervous how it was going to sound. Then we put them together, and they still fit together.
Yeah.
Awesomely.
The guy knows what he's fucking doing.
Yeah.
You know.
It was-
That's the cool
it was
thing is
pretty
you
cool.
could send him a piece of shit and he could turn it into fucking.
They're such a
But
But with
nasty
what
band.
Mooch is writing, like, I don't know if we'd be able to find a drummer that would be able to.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
That's what I've
So-
heard about Mooch is
Yep.
that he just goes, "I'm writing whatever sounds cool, and
Yep.
I don't care if it's possible to play, but it's going in there."
So that's why we needed Hans Grossman.
Yeah. We're just like we gotta put somebody who's
You got to
super
assemble
high
a
level.
team.
Yeah. So eventually we'd like to play like a live show here or there, but like mostly we're just going to focus on making videos and
Yeah.
making
Well, Steve
like-
is
Yeah.
awesome. I
Yeah.
mean, Steve rips at fucking everything he's doing. So
And we got the concept of the next two music videos that we're going to be releasing. It'll be like a trilogy of 3 songs. It's going to be like a 3-song EP with 3 videos. So we got that one, and they're all going to kind of connect somehow.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
And
Yeah,
then
well-
we got another 3 songs after that we're coming out with.
So you got a bunch of shit written already.
Yeah. Pretty much what I'm doing right now is I have a bunch of lyrics written, but now I'm kind of like more cementing them in together.
Into the song.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the only
And
thing
then
is like
I
you
had
can.
Mooch write. He sent me some parts, and it was very intense. And I was just like, all right, we need a little room to breathe. I need a slight breakdown thing here, and here. Halftime, this, and this. And
Yeah, because like to me, I wouldn't be able to write lyrics with like overwhelming guitar licks and shit.
Yeah.
You have to have like parts that are like a little bit more open and
Yep.
I don't even know how you
Spread
would.
out more rather than it being very dense. and-
Yeah. Just too active.
Yep.
But that's the way he wants to write.
Yep.
You know.
That's what I'm dealing with right now with this second track. It's even more intense than the first song we put out. It's gonna be gnarly though. It's very.
I'm
dense,
wicked
but-
excited.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Like
I'm
no,
wicked
like
excited.
Mooch knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's not
Which
a
one's
fucking-
Mooch? Who's on
He's
first?
the guy. You know.
Right. Gotcha.
There you go.
I don't know how to describe him.
I know. I
He was in
Psychopath.
Mooch. I know who he is. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
fucking around.
Okay, I'm like, how do I describe?
Love you, buddy.
Mooch?
He's just a guy. You know,
He's that
I don't
guy.
know, shit.
Hey, he's been around. He's over there playing songs, and now he's over here playing songs.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, I saw him
So-
like maybe a year ago, and he was talking about how he was building a studio and all
Yeah.
that shit.
Yep.
So I'm assuming it's all together now, and you guys did it there.
Yeah. Yep.
For those who don't know, also Steve is the guy who does our little intro thingy there, the voice at
Oh
the
yeah.
beginning.
Cool.
of the-
Yeah.
So and he was the director of your video.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
he's a good dude. I like Steve. I haven't seen him in a while, like a hot minute.
Mhm.
I feel like I've seen him maybe once, and then like years back, he did photos for Ethernauts. That was like one of the things. He like, I don't know if he like rented out some place or if it was already there or what he was doing. We just walked in. He had some lights, took some pictures, and they turned out pretty good. So
Yeah, those like really like high contrast photos. Yeah, I remember those.
yeah, I mean I don't know. He's kind of a jack of all trades too.
Mm-hmm.
Be cool to get him on. He's still around here.
As far as I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was shot well. I thought the music was good. I fucking thought it was like, it's cool that Mooch was just the guy like acting in it.
If you need a guy
An actor.
with long hair and a beard,
Yeah.
I can certainly find you one.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna find?
All right, I'll do it.
Where are you gonna find a guy with a beard and long hair?
No idea, dude. I got shades on. I got the Aves on. Don't know where I'm going. Don't know what I'm looking at, but I know I'm going forward.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Just trying to see how the Canadians are doing.
Yeah.
Were you guys like since I wrote like the lyrics and stuff like that and I'm screaming it, to me I can make out the lyrics. How did you guys?
I can. I mean, you can, but it's like with a lot of times you kind of have to read along to. So if you're reading along, you can go, "Oh, that's definitely what he's saying." Like obviously, but like I don't know. Sometimes you can't.
I have no idea. I never listened to it.
No, you definitely like.
But I do. I am not good at that at all.
You definitely do it to a better degree than some fucking bands, though.
Yeah. If I'm thinking about it right now, no idea what you said. But
Yeah.
I know that when I was listening to it, I could pretty much make out what you were saying.
Okay.
Don't know. There were a couple vowels in there.
Yeah, you said something about like Jolly Ranchers or something like that.
You said
I don't know. That was weird.
it was fucked up, dude.
It's kind of all a blur. I don't know, I was drinking a lot back then.
Yeah, in the middle, you were like, "Free Bill Cosby," and I was like, "Whoa, that's old news."
Yeah.
He's a wanted man.
Yeah. You said Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. The most controversial thing he said was that Squirtle was the best starter Pokemon.
Well,
I know. I thought that part was
everybody
weird.
knows it's Bulbasaur.
I thought you should have said it earlier in the song.
Yeah.
to
You
kinda
should have
set the
started
tone.
with that. That way people could buckle up.
Set the tone for the. Did you see
Buckle up.
what's his face died though in prison? McAfee, the antivirus guy.
Dude, his life was wild.
That guy, dude. Have you ever seen the video that he put out on his channel called "How to Uninstall McAfee Antivirus"? It's fucking incredible. He just makes fun of himself the whole time.
Really?
It's so goddamn good. Look that shit up.
Wow, how are you guys not wearing aviators right now?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Probably because I've adapted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Humans
you
are
just don't
adaptable.
look that direction, really.
just don't look directly into the heat lamps.
I just
Just
wanna fix-
basking
We're just
up in
basking.
here.
They're basking lights.
They're basking lizards. It's like Sue Fox. A basking
man.
lizard. So, I kind of stole this idea from you, Seth, but also a bunch of other things. So, this weekend I was working. I don't want to change the subject from Rasputin.
Oh, well, what the fuck? Let's just say go fucking check out Rasputin.
Yeah.
On fucking YouTube and shit.
It's wicked
Rasputin,
sick.
Karma incarnate.
If you like metal music, if you just like music, it's a 6-minute long song. Fucking check it out. If you don't
got
like it, you
six-
don't like
you
it.
got
But you're gonna
6
like
minutes.
it. You're going to.
Shit, you're spending time listening to this, so pause this.
Yeah, holy fuck. If you're listening to us and
You
you're
have
not
6
listening
minutes.
to Rasputin, you're getting fined.
I don't know. Don't say that, though, because we kind of want to. We want
How
the
many
stats.
listeners do we get, though?
Listeners? Not a whole lot now. Probably under 100.
Wow.
Because we have huge gaps between our episodes.
We do.
Back when we did it weekly, we were getting pretty good.
Yeah, a couple grand.
Thousands and thousands. Hundreds
Yeah.
of thousands.
We
Maybe not
cornered the
hundreds.
Puerto Rican market.
We did. We were huge over there.
We
dude.
were like we were we
We're
were the
big
number
with the
one
Ricans.
podcast in Puerto Rico.
That was some weird analytic thing that actually came up. I think.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking weird. It was like per capita.
Yeah. That's funny.
And I have a lot of Puerto Rican friends, so my funny comments end there.
Yeah.
Um,
Not many people.
if
can
more
say that.
people in Puerto Rico had computers, we would have been even bigger.
We should just put that on like as a tagline all the time. Just like kind of boast.
We
it.
did that, didn't we? Do that? Who did we have? Did we have?
Biggest
was it Terrence?
podcast in
Who did we have on?
Clear
Was it
Shots,
Paul?
the number one podcast.
Somebody was
amongst Puerto
on.
Ricans.
Somebody, was it Paul? We should have Paul.
It's your thing now.
Paul
Yeah.
Esden back on. Because I don't know if you've been keeping up with Paul, and I'm about to fudge the details on this. Do you know Paul Esden?
No.
He's a good friend of mine, old friend of mine.
He's
Him
like
and
a
I
radio fella.
but he's like the official. He's
The
the
voice.
official. He's
The
the voice. He's the official voice of the New York Jets for Central New York. Like,
Whoa.
yeah, like he's running like the biggest radio show specifically for the New York Jets.
pretty good
Which,
gig.
as many jokes as I can make about the Jets as a football fan, that's pretty insane because for a team that's been bad since like
They're pretty good at getting less than 4 wins or whatever.
if you
Like
want
a
a team that will get you under 4 wins a year,
Yeah, they're a
you
good
want to
team to
like the
pick.
Jets. It sucks, dude, because like their jerseys are sick.
yeah.
Their colors are just navy green and white.
Navy
Plus they
green's
say-
a thing?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
isn't
like
it?
dark green. I don't know. Eagles are darker green than that though.
Eagles are a midnight green.
Jets. Jets.
I love the Jets.
Navy green.
I
I
like the,
like the Jets because they're never a threat. You know what I mean? Like you know your team's gonna win when you
no,
play
it's
the
not
Jets.
navy green.
Plus, like I feel like Jet fans are like super drunk all the time and shit. But that's New York football either way. I think like with the Giants or whatever, you're gonna get guys that are
Oh, Gotham green
Oh.
is what their official color is. But
That's not
yeah,
a
so
real
our buddy
color.
Paul is like he's got a like contract with the Jets with his radio show. And he's dude, Seth and I know a lot about sports. Paul is like a complete it's a different beast when sports statistics and analytics are your profession and not your hobby.
right.
It's nuts. I've never been proven wrong more times in the presence of another person than I was with Paul.
Oh, you thought
besides
you-
all the HR meetings I've had.
You thought you understood American football. I'm sorry. Time to bring you down to earth or whatever.
Time to tell you right now, Tim Tebow is the greatest thing ever made.
Right. No, it's cool like watching like because when I watch like or like I listen to baseball broadcasts, those guys are like they fucking know some stupid stats. Like it
It's
doesn't make
really
any
dumb.
sense. And I'm sure like they have producers that are handing them some of this shit, but off their heads a lot of times they're like, hey, this guy back in 1957 or whatever hit this fucking
That's why like I love and I know Cass, you're not the biggest sports fan, but I love cherry picked stats
Yeah.
when you're watching a broadcast, especially with basketball.
Oh, dude, they do it way worse in baseball, though. They're like,
Well,
this guy in 02
That's
counts.
the point of baseball, though. Baseball's always
Yeah,
had
yeah.
like crazy stats, like analytic. Well, actually, no, you are right though.
They're like, if this guy's seen 8 pitches in this at
Yeah.
bat in full count situations,
Yeah.
usually he's batting 398.
he is the first backup third baseman in Chicago Cubs history to face a 3-2 count in back-to-back innings, and it's like, whoa,
Okay.
who the
And then-
fuck cares?
And you're like, yeah, you're like, that kind of sounds cool, I guess.
yeah,
but-
I mean,
What?
like today.
Say it again slower.
And as much as I complain about basketball, and I really hate how much I follow basketball because it's just this generation's WWE, and it's slightly less fake.
yeah.
Like
They should start getting like pyro entrances and shit for
facts
each guy.
for sure. But like, so like I saw a thing on the NBA subreddit that was like Trae Young is the first player since LeBron James to average 28 points and 9 assists in a single postseason, and it's like, okay, but he lost. Who the fuck cares? Like,
Right.
Who actually cares? Sorry, you got to get the W to get these ears to tune in.
Speaking of stats, though, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, Shohei Ohtani
has
is Katie in
31
the-
home runs.
Is she in the bathroom?
No.
Okay, I got to pee. Wait.
He has 31 home runs right now, which is pretty ridiculous, first of all. But no, like, his pace right now would break Babe Ruth's record for home runs. And he also is a starting pitcher, which like never happens. Because you're never, because no one at that level in the major leagues is like good enough to pitch and be like a consistent hitter.
Yeah.
Pitchers usually fucking suck at hitting because they've pitched their whole life, and that's just, they're like specialists.
Yeah.
This guy from Japan is fucking he's 27. His
I
birthday
want to
was
see
today.
people that are like professional baseball players like throw rocks and like hit people with sticks and stuff like in a war.
Yeah. Like the velocity they could generate. He throws like 101 mile an hour fastball.
If you had like a bunch of football players and a bunch of baseball players, like the baseball players, well, just because they got bats
And the range.
and then they could throw rocks.
The sheer range and control. The command of the rocks that they're going to throw. You know what I mean?
And then like what would you? Actually, it'd be more fair if you had a lacrosse team because then you could still throw rocks, but with a fucking stick.
Yeah.
That's another weapon you could learn.
trackball, dude.
Rope lacrosse. Dude.
Whoa.
Rope lax, bro.
Got a bunch of rope tards on the field.
Have you ever
slinging
used the
rocks?
Have you ever played with those fucking trackball things? It's like a racket. Kind of looks like a. It's kind of like the head of a fucking lacrosse stick, but it has like a plastic ball in it, and you go like this, and you whip it off of it, and it gets tons of backspin.
Oh, like Ili.
Sure.
You ever heard of Ili?
I think
It's
so.
that they play it in like Central and South America. It's like you have the little scoop thing.
It's
It
a
looks
scoop.
like a big.
Yeah, it's just like
Oh,
that.
It looks
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
big corn chip.
Yep.
And you fucking you
it's like
whip it. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did that in Jackass where they had to throw it at them, right?
Yeah. I remember we played highlight
The
in
ball's way heavier though.
we played highlight in fucking gym class, but they couldn't get the ones that just attached to your wrist, so you hold on to it like a stick.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
No, what blows my mind about Shohei Ohtani is that he's the first player ever, and MLB's been around since before like women were allowed to vote.
Yeah.
He's the first player ever to be named an All-Star as a pitcher and batter.
Yeah, it's just not even. It's crazy what he's doing right now. It's not even on the charts.
Yeah.
And like, I don't even know. Like, it's fucking shit that like.
How are the Angels doing as a team, though?
Oh, they're fucking just above 500. But Mike Trout's also injured, so I don't
Right.
know.
That's what. This is what I hate about baseball, though.
You got a couple guys that are good. You have to have a whole.
You have
team.
to have a whole team of guys that are pretty good,
Yeah.
and you also have to get super lucky when you get to the postseason. Like, that's the biggest criticism with the NBA right now is that so they had COVID hit. Remember COVID?
What?
The pandemic?
No.
Oh, well, it was a whole big thing. We had a funeral for a bird. But, so like, when COVID hit, they shut down the NBA in like February and then brought it back around like July and then played the postseason until like the end of October. Maybe the end of September. I don't remember. But they still started the season at the normal time. So instead of a normal 5-month layoff in between the postseason and the next season, they only got, I think, 70 days. And every single player that played starter minutes ended up getting hurt at some point in the season. Most of them got hurt in the playoffs. And it's like, I love the Suns. I'm glad they're in the finals. But they got a little lucky with injuries.
You think? I mean,
'Cause
I
that
thought
whole
the same
team-
thing with the baseball season last year was only 90 games or something.
Yeah.
Or I don't even know. It might not even been that. But it's like, okay, you won the World Series.
Yeah. Still, there's no asterisks there. But,
You didn't play the whole season, so
yeah. It would have been cool if baseball expanded the postseason for last year. Add an extra wild card team.
Yeah.
I don't know. Add 2.
I don't know. It was tough. That was the thing. Like, everything was like trying to adapt to do whatever they could to get things to happen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't just fucking sports. It was like because like you have like, dude, I don't know. Like, there's still companies that like can't supply certain things and they make that excuse that it's like COVID. But like, you shouldn't be able to make that excuse anymore. You should have been able to adapt within the last fucking year and a half or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like you got to make things work. I don't know. Amazon did it.
Yeah.
Fucking Bezos was still raking it in, and that fella, he's stepping down, ain't he?
Yeah.
He stepped down officially today.
Who? Oh, really? Who's the guy who's coming in?
I heard it was Dan Snyder's wife.
Oh, cool. Seems like a nice lady. I'm sure she'll make it a nice place to work. People won't want to quit anymore. Apparently, like, it's awful to work for Amazon. Like, wicked bad. Because, like, you just bust your ass, and then they're just like, cool, you worked enough to, like, get benefits and stuff. Bye. Then they just kind of shoo you away. You're laid off now, fella. It's like,
Sounds like healthcare.
yeah, basically, yeah. It's, I don't know, but these, like, big
They
businesses
need to
now,
unionize.
they do, yeah, they should. That's the thing is, like, these businesses now, it's like they kind of just find loopholes and ways to not give people benefits and
Yeah.
ways to pay people as little as possible.
Yep.
And
That's what I dig about working in a union.
you almost have to now, yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind my job at all. I like it.
Yeah.
It's super
it's like-
easy.
It's just the problem is everybody can't unionize.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you fucking work at McDonald's, you go, we're going on strike, and they go, cool. Then they just check this stack of applications that they have of like 18-year-old kids,
Yeah.
and they just go, you're all hired, and you can do this job today. We don't even have to train you because it's easy as shit.
Yeah.
Your job isn't valued.
I won't work in food ever again.
Nope.
I'm done with it.
Same.
I know, that's what I pretty much... I think everybody gets to that point, though. It seems like, unless you're a chef or
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
It's like you see food service and like how it works, and then you just kind of... First of all, it's not fun. There's nothing fun about it.
No.
It doesn't pass the time quickly. You know what I mean? There's nothing like keeping you like entertained. I'm not saying jobs should be entertaining, but shit. It's fucking the same shit over and over. I wouldn't even want to be like an assembly line guy doing the same shit, tedious shit over and over.
That's, I don't know. I get to sit and watch my machine make food containers, and it's pretty monotonous, but I like it.
Right.
Frickin' a lot of people wouldn't be able to do it, though. I can just sit there and just think about stuff for 12 hours at a time.
It's a lot of time in your head.
Yeah. Frickin' I don't have to do anything. I just sit there for 12 minutes before I gotta, like, put a new box where it's going into. And then every 40 minutes, I gotta change a roll of paper. So other than that, I'm just sitting on a chair.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
At least you're active, you know?
I do, I get 5 breaks. And it's
breaks from like sitting.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad, dude.
And they're all like a half hour, and then sometimes if the person in the machine next to me is cool, like if we both go at the break at the same time, I'll go to break 20 minutes early, and they'll come back from break 20 minutes late, so my break ends up being like 50 minutes. So I get like 5 50-minute breaks.
That's when you get up and walk around.
And I usually just go to the break room and eat food, and then when I come back, I do 20 push-ups. So I do 100 push-ups every night.
No,
So
you gotta
I do
mix in
20,
your fucking
20 every single time I come back from break.
mix in that workout.
Yeah. I've gained over 40 pounds in the past year since I've started.
Muscle weighs more than fat, man.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
That's why we're heavy as shit. Because we're jacked. Because we're fucking yoked.
I just
bro.
think it's crazy that, like, I'm in less than 10 pounds away from being a heavyweight in the UFC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm less than 10 pounds away from having to cut weight to make
I would have to
heavyweight.
cut weight. Yeah. No, I guess I wouldn't have to cut weight for sure.
265 is the
Jesus
cap.
Christ.
I would say I'm within 10 pounds of that.
Really?
Yeah, I weigh. I
I don't have a scale here anymore. I would say
the last time I weighed
230.
myself was a little over a month ago, and I was at 256.
I've always
pretty big.
been at 150, 155. And then I was just like, I'm going to gain weight. And I started
I'm a
working
thick
out
boy.
and eating more.
It's mostly in my thighs, my ass, my stomach,
So-
my shoulders, my chest, my legs, my feet, my hands.
Yeah.
Head, shoulders, knees, and
yeah.
My nostrils are pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess what you could do is eat milkshakes, chocolate milkshakes. They're
I
like
just eat
2,000
cheese
calories.
and carbs and tomatoes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Tomatoes are fucking great, dude.
Tomatoes
Yeah.
rip.
I fucking love tomatoes.
You can do a lot of shit with tomatoes, bro.
You can eat them. You can
That's-
plant them.
You can drink them.
You can drink them. You can huff them. Probably.
You can put them on Domino's pizza.
Who the fuck does that,
I
dude?
do.
You put tomatoes on pizza?
Yeah.
Tomatoes on pizza is pretty good.
With pineapple, too.
I could fuck with that.
Like, I like a deep dish pizza. Like, if I go to Uno's or something, you know, like a thick deep dish pizza, I want fucking tomatoes on there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you want them under the cheese or on top?
I want them
of
on
the
top
cheese?
of it so I can see what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't want none of that fucking under the cheese shit. Fuck that.
What if you put a few of the toppings on top so you know what you're dealing with, but then some of them under the cheese,
Here's the thing.
too?
Are they really toppings, though? If they're not on the top?
No, they're on top of.
They're underlings.
Not
Underling.
fuck. Because no, it doesn't have to be on top of the cheese to be a topping.
It's the top.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
We do this all the fucking time because he discovered that you can order Pizza Villa pizza and you get the toppings on top of the
Like,
cheese.
okay, but here's the thing. If I have my drink here, it's on top of the table. If
Yeah.
I put it down here, that's not on top of the table.
Yeah, it's
That's not how your table's not a pizza,
It's
dude.
on the table, but it's not on top.
Fuck
of it.
out of here. No, because
Topping the table with my
no,
beverage
because sauce is a topping, cheese is a topping.
is it's more like the
If you go to
Base.
Domino's right now, you go, hey, I'll call him. I'll fucking call him right now. I'll fucking call him.
Hey.
call them.
No,
I won't call the one local. I'll call one in fucking Italy.
Italy Domino's.
The original.
Italy Domino's. What can I do for you?
The original Domino's.
Yeah, they were based in Italy. I don't think so. though. Are you gonna ask him if it's toppings?
Oh, he's actually
You know
called.
that Domino's offers more than just delicious
Oh,
pizza.
God.
We have
What?
Premium salads.
Really?
Boneless and regular chicken wings.
They have
specialty
salad?
Chicken, oven-baked sandwiches, pasta,
Sandwiches and
chocolate lava
pasta?
crunch cake, and much more. Be sure to add one of our side items to your
Can we
order
just get to
today.
the representative here?
This call may be monitored or recorded. We'll be right with you to take your order.
Okay.
Thanks for calling Domino's. I'm Siegel. How may I help you?
Hey, how's it going, Domino's? I just had a quick question. My buddy and I are having a bit of a disagreement here. Does sauce count as a topping on a pizza?
Does tomato sauce count as a topping?
Yes, sir.
No, the sauce and the cheese just come on.
That's correct. That is correct.
He just hangs up.
He's right.
Fucking don't
He's-
believe him. I don't believe him for a second.
Like before he
I don't
was
believe him
even
for a
done
second.
answering.
I don't believe him for a fucking second.
Nah,
dude.
he's right, man.
Let me call
Look,
Domino's
the
in
guy
San
makes
Francisco.
he makes pizzas for a living, man. He knows what he's talking about.
Doubtful.
I used to too.
It's not a topping. You can call every Domino's you want. They're gonna tell you it's not a topping every single time. Here we go. Domino's number 2.
San Francisco.
Hi, thanks for calling Domino's.
Oh, it's the
Here
fucking
is
gun.
Tenderloin. Please remember to maintain social distancing at 6 feet.
Oh, God.
Social distancing while we're ordering over the fucking
Over
phone.
the phone, yeah. What are you gonna spit COVID through the fucking thing? Like the cartoons?
I didn't quite get that. Would you like to place an order?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, no, but
Well, now, but not really.
Your call may be monitored
We actually have we're actually inquiring about pizza.
Give me just a few seconds to get ready for you.
No.
God, can't they just answer the phone?
While I'm getting ready, we have some great specials for you today.
Okay.
Including our best deal of 2 or more large 2-topping pizzas for just $11.99.
What? Dude, Domino's in San Francisco is banging.
2 or
That's the
more.
normal deal.
2
It
or more
is?
for
Yeah.
Oh,
$11.
$11?
Yeah.
2 or more.
$10.99.
Or more, they said.
Almost ready.
I usually get the pan pizzas though.
Yeah, that's,
They're good.
For delivery or carry out.
Can I speak to a representative?
don't just tell them what you.
Domino's, this is Frank on Gary Street. This is going to be delivery or pickup?
Hey, Frank. No, I just had a quick question. A buddy of mine are having a bit of a disagreement right now. Does the sauce on the pizza count as a topping?
No.
Unreal.
Yes, dude. That's that's 2 now. That's 2. You're
All
gonna
right,
call
you
every
win.
Domino's. You can call
Best
every
2 out
Domino's.
of 3. You got it. Unreal,
man,
dude.
that's
Unfucking
funny.
real. I don't fucking buy that for a second.
2 for 2 on the no topping.
You're gonna have to take those to calm down there. Yo, dude, come on. Like, why haven't you eaten the whole bottle yet?
I don't want to sleep
Just
until
throw it
Friday.
back. Throw it back.
I will.
Someone has to eat the whole bottle. I don't know.
Pill for pill. Huh?
Dietary supplement, though. That's pretty wild. I'll take 3. I'll take
That's real CBD, dude.
premium.
You might get fucking. You might start tripping. Yeah.
All right, fine. You're right. Sauce doesn't count as a topping.
So there we go.
Yeah. You are gonna have to deal with that.
But
Now you're gonna have to deal. You're gonna have to face the reality.
but I feel like if you put the toppings under the cheese, it still counts as a topping.
It's. I don't think so.
What is it? What is it called then?
Toppings under. Those are the first 2 words.
Why didn't you
of
ask him
sentence.
that? That was the real. That was the real root of the problem.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
should I call him back?
Do you guys? Okay, so if you put the toppings under the cheese,
Are they still toppings?
Name a city, any city.
I don't know, man. That last guy,
Durango.
that last guy, like paused for a long time before he said no. Like he did think about it.
I'm gonna get my fucking phone banned from every Domino's in the country.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to use the app.
You're just gonna call each one?
Yeah.
You should call Pizza Hut though. Why are you calling Domino's? You already know their stance on things.
They're pretty standard. They're by the book, though.
Your neighborhood Domino's, where we have new
Your neighborhood Domino's,
food in new sizes.
generally in our neighborhood.
Try our yummy chicken taco pizza. Or our delicious
Chicken taco.
The chicken taco
Cheeseburger, she
pizza is
said.
actually fucking nasty good, dude. It's so
Nasty.
Nasty good.
good. It's wicked good.
you miss it very much. Someone will be on to serve you in a moment.
Thanks.
This phone may be monitored. or
That's fine.
recorded. We'll be right with you to take your order. You know you can now earn Pizza Supply rewards points. when
We're just
ordering
running
online.
Domino's ads right now.
No, fuck
This
Domino's.
episode of Clear Shots is brought to you by Domino's. That'd be a hilarious way to segue.
Hi,
through.
Domino's. I had a quick question. My buddy and I are having a bit of a disagreement here. If you order a pizza and you put the toppings underneath the cheese, does it still count as a topping?
Yeah.
Thank you. You're the best. I hope you have a great night.
That's incorrect.
All right, that's all I needed to hear. Because she said it like, yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah,
I
but
can't
who
believe
is-
I.
But,
Who is that lady,
but
though?
Then,
What's her- what
then
are her
that still
credentials?
leaves the question: is sauce a topping?
I guess sauce isn't a topping.
That's what Domino's said.
Twice.
They did
But she
mention
just
it twice.
said stuff under the cheese
is
is still.
still a topping.
Because you're still paying for it. If you put it under the cheese, it still counts towards the cost of the pizza.
I think that's what they mean, though, is that you're still counting it as a topping. But I don't believe that it's really a topping. See what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm not calling another Domino's. Like,
but okay. Well, what's it called when you put it in a
Called
calzone?
Domino's 3 times today. A calzone?
Yeah, what's it called when you put it in?
Let's call the
Dude.
calzone kings. Let's call Calios.
Do they say that they're
DP dough?
toppings?
Actually, I might get DP. I might order DP dough to get delivered, like when we leave.
Do they call them toppings on that or no?
Yeah,
It wouldn't be a topping. It would be an ingredient.
I won't
right.
call the one in Oswego though. DP dough.
Yeah, fucking Cortland.
No, there's one in Columbus. Let's call the one in Ohio.
Whatever the farthest one away is geographically.
The farthest one away is in Michigan.
Really? Damn, they fucking expand, bro.
Kalamazoo. Damn, dude.
Damn, they love their calzones down there.
In Kalamazoo.
Yeah. It starts with Cal.
We are open, but our team is busy assisting other customers. We will be with you as soon as possible. In the meantime, do you know what
These fucking. Why don't they just answer that? Why don't they just have the phone?
add rolled pepperoni and mozzarella in a dough, and then toss it with Parmesan cheese and zesty Italian spices for you to enjoy in simple peace.
They didn't say anything about toppings.
What's zesty though?
It's a good question. Don't ask him that though. What's zesty?
You can all pick up a delivery.
Question, actually, just a quick question. My buddies and I are having a bit of a disagreement. We've called Domino's and they weren't very helpful. So you guys do calzones. When you get things to put in the calzones, are they still considered toppings?
Yeah.
Thank you. I hope you have a great night.
I disagree.
But it's inside. What's it topping?
They would know, dude.
Half
They're in
of the
Michigan.
dough?
They're in Michigan, dude. Kalamazoo.
I think the idea is
So
that
what?
you're topping it and
I'm
then
from
you're
New York.
folding it, right? You're topping it, then you're folding it.
No, it's just an insert.
Right, because I agree. I think they're ingredients, but I don't think that bitch knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, she works at DB Dough. She probably got at least one child taken away by the
Yeah,
state.
and she has a nose ring and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. She's just getting fucking.
Or she's just a super nice lady, and we're just
Yeah,
making
she
fun of her.
she gets super spread and full of hot lead. You know what I mean? White lead
Uh-oh.
loads.
It's not good.
Well,
DP loads.
Yeah.
Oh man,
DP
we just
loads.
spent the past. That has to be the clip, right? We just spent the past like 7 minutes harassing people. We
Yeah.
might get taken off the internet for this.
No, we're definitely
Uh-oh.
getting pulled.
we are already talking about COVID and shit.
Oh yeah. What aren't we supposed to talk about? We're not supposed to talk about
Well, we
Mr.
already said Epstein
Jones.
didn't kill himself. So that's
Alex
not
Jones.
good.
We got an episode taken off because we talked
Yeah.
about Alex Jones with you.
Yeah. No,
Conspiracy. Fire.
Alex Jones.
Trump won. Trump won. That's all the conspiracies, right?
Rigged
Trump
election.
24.
Rigged election. Watch it actually get tagged. We should just try to get it fucking tagged.
That'd be a good marketing move.
It
Get
would, man.
our show pulled.
That's a great move.
That's what the audience wants.
Because you get the publicity, man.
yeah.
Antifa Proud Boys.
Antifa Proud Boys,
Except for
KKK.
what's gonna happen is we're gonna go, oh, our episode got pulled, and make this huge deal
Yeah.
out of it, and then no one's gonna give a shit.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein, KKK. Joseph Biden, go away.
They might care over in Puerto Rico though, since we're pretty big there.
Do they have Domino's in Puerto Rico?
See?
Puerto Rican Domino's?
This will be the last one.
I don't
Wait.
know if they expanded that far.
Do they have pizza in there?
in Puerto Rico? I don't see.
They're already closed. They're already closed.
Shit.
I actually am going to place an order for DP dough right quick, though. How long have we been going for?
7 years. It feels like 7 years.
It feels about it like an hour.
Oh,
man. When she said pick up her delivery, I fucking died.
Yeah, I thought you hung up right there.
I had to mute it for a second. So I was like, she's like, no. I hang up. She's like, no. I was so close to making a sale. I was one sale away.
She gets fucking commissions on fucking calzones.
It'd be even funnier if they were like wicked busy. They were super packed.
She's swamped and sweating, doing one of these every time, fucking wiping the sweat from her
Just
brow.
keep on calling during the Super Bowl.
That's what you should do, yeah. Oh man, I get so mad. Yeah, actually, how big is your large? How big is your large?
How big
pizza?
is your biggest thing that you serve?
And then how much is that?
No,
Okay.
I don't think I could do that.
I don't know. How
How much is the medium?
I'm looking at your menu right now, and
Would you say that your cheese
Oh, wow.
is pasteurized?
TikTok superstar Babyface Swavey has passed away.
who's that? I don't know who that is.
No idea.
I don't. It doesn't-
Rest in peace.
TikTok. Here's the problem with TikTok.
People take it
used
seriously.
to be, yeah. It used to be just like make fun of people. Okay, now it's like Instagram, big, and people spend too much time on TikTok. Dude, I read some shit that was like telling you how like dialed in that shit is. It tracks like how long you watch every video, how many times you scroll, like how long you're on each video for like before you scroll.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like literally like ADD in a fucking app, dude.
Yeah.
It's just constant bombarding you with videos and shit.
And it's so funny because before it was TikTok, it was Musical.ly, and it was just made for people to mouth lyrics.
Yeah, no one does that shit on TikTok now. It's like Vine, basically. But at least Vine was cool.
Yeah, I'm too old for TikTok, I think.
No, you're not. You just have to get the right algorithm.
What-
I'm
here's-
too old for TikTok because I have too much time on TikTok.
What I don't
TikTok
understand
age
is-
isn't relative to your human age. It's relative to the time spent.
Yeah,
on the
that's
app.
true.
My TikTok I had to stop going on because it's mostly people with deformities and or autism and or Down syndrome.
Disabilities, yeah.
And they're all dancing. Like, it really keyed into my favorite things.
Those are your favorite things.
Apparently,
They're
according to
just some
China.
they're just some of his favorite things. I mean, he's got more.
Yeah. A big fan of Baby Bell cheese. Haven't seen a single Baby Bell cheese TikTok.
Yeah.
Would love it. If I could corner the market for Baby Bell cheese related TikToks, I'd be a happy man.
Well,
Do you like Baby Bell cheese?
Like the little thing in wax?
Yeah. Do you know what kind of cheese is in them? In the plain ones?
Mozzarella?
Nope. Do you want to know what it is?
That's cheese, but
It's called
definitely.
Edam
That's not.
that's it.
or Edam.
I wanna eat 'em,
EDAM.
yeah.
EDAM.
I want to eat them.
Apparently, the mozzarella ones are just the ones in the black wax.
Okay.
The
The red ones?
red ones are the original Edam. Edam or Edam.
Why do you know so
Adam?
much about?
I had to look it up once, and as soon as I learned that
It's not mozzarella.
it's not mozzarella. No, it's creamier.
It's not Zarella.
That's what it should be called.
Shit.
I really like Baby
They don't
Bell
consult
cheese.
me
though.
about these
mozzarella
things, though.
cheese is pretty good. Is
I'm
that your
gonna
favorite
eat it.
cheese?
No.
What's your favorite cheese? Gouda.
Probably provolone.
Provolone cheese is good.
Gouda pretty much rips though.
Gouda rips though, dude.
Yo,
You heard it
remember
here
all
first.
the cheese from my Lord of the Rings party?
Yeah. You know what else I
A
remember?
big old bucketed cheese.
You know what
just
else
had
I
a
remember
bucket
from
of
your Lord of
cheese?
the Rings party? Kobe died.
Yeah, it was great.
That's pretty rad, dude. Yeah, that's the highlight.
Kobe died.
Yeah. No, maybe not.
While we were it was right after Boromir died too, so we were already like sad.
And Bill was just like, oh shit. Oh no, wait, he was like, oh shit. Kobe died.
Yeah, and I distinctly remember turning around and being like, "Shut the fuck up, Bill!" And then like a few minutes later, all of our phones started going off.
Weren't y'all like hallucinating on shit?
Oh yeah,
That's Bill.
yes.
I feel like that's Bill's reaction to everything, though.
Yeah, because it was only like it wasn't that late in the day,
Yeah.
but we did eat things
Yep.
in the morning,
Yep.
kind of right when I got to your house.
Yeah.
Before I ate anything else, The first thing I ate was mushrooms.
That's good.
And just drowned it with cheese and moonshine.
That's what you want to open up with mushrooms.
Pretty good day, honestly.
Yep.
Actually, pretty solid. Pretty great fucking
That
day.
was a good start to 2020.
Agreed. I mean, you know, he was going to die anyway. Might as well get it out of the way.
Yeah. And his
We'll do it
daughter.
now, yeah.
And and the 7 other people in the helicopter.
Nobody's going to remember them, though.
Thank God. We could just imagine how sad it would be if the other 7 people were also important.
What
like
if it was
a whole
fake, dude?
basketball team.
Oh wow! If it was all the Lakers, oh
I
my
think they
God!
could fit in a helicopter though. How many people were in the fucking helicopters?
9. Is
That's
either 8 or
basically-
9?
That's basically a basketball team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have one of them flying, but
Hey guys, check it out! I just got my license.
hey, power forward number 2 or whatever. Here, fly this helicopter. He's just going. How can I push the seat back? Because I'm fucking 7 foot tall.
Speaking of 7 foot tall, you know who I miss is Enzo and Cass. This is Big Cass, and he is 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that.
Whatever happened to them? Did he get caught?
Yeah, Enzo
he probably
got
said some shit,
no, he
right?
got arrested,
Oh.
but he didn't disclose it with the WWE, and he didn't. They had a warrant for him, and they like came to either
probably should've said
the
something.
arena or like the one of the facilities looking for him. And apparently, in your contract in the WWE is if you get involved with law enforcement, you have to let them know right away, and he didn't.
There's just dudes in blazers with shades on that show up at the fucking event. They're like, "Where's Enzo?" They call him by his ring name. Bring me to Enzo.
He was good though. I always got hyped when they were on.
He was a character.
But
Whatever happened to
the Mac Dad? Okay, here I'm on DP Dough. I'm ordering dinner.
Okay.
So let's go through these quick. Barbecue chicken, fine. Barbecue steak, fine. Buffer zone, fine. CBR
I
zone,
always
fine.
get the
Cheese
spin
zone,
one.
the spin zone.
Yeah, the spinach one.
Have you heard of?
What's the one with the chicken and the pepperoni and the bacon? And the
I'll get to that. But the Mac Daddy
Oh god.
oven baked mac and cheese, bacon, and extra cheddar cheese.
okay.
Whoa, the Macalo buffalo chicken, hot sauce, mac and cheese, and mozzarella. Bruh.
It's a little weird. Could probably handle it. though.
Maybe I'll just. Should I just do the 4 for $20 and dine my sleep
4
tonight?
of them. Holy shit!
Might as well. You can bring it to work
I don't know if you
tomorrow.
can eat 4.
I don't work till Saturday.
Well, then you can eat it for breakfast.
You know what? I don't know if you can get them anymore, but when Calios was still a thing, you used to be able to get egg
Yeah.
in your calzones.
Yep. And it's served with a side of maple syrup.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucked up.
Dude, yeah. Maybe you're the one that got me onto that.
Actually, that probably works.
Dude, it was real good. You could get, I would do bacon, sausage, ham, and egg, and onion, and green pepper. Because Calios didn't charge you for each topping. DP Dough does. Once you get past 4
Ingredient.
toppings, they charge you
Ingredients.
for each extra thing.
Ingredient, yeah.
And but Calios, you could get anything.
Yeah.
And I would do bacon, ham, sausage,
I ruined
and
Calios
then
a few
eggs,
times.
onions, peppers, and then I would do cheddar, mozzarella, provolone,
So
or cheddar, mozzarella, American.
what I would do, I would get, I'd ask for a calzone, but I'd ask for a calzone, but I'd be like, can I have it with ricotta and provolone, and can I have it pounded? And they're like, do you want anything else in it? And I'm like, no,
But that
just
God.
those 2 cheeses.
Shit tons of
from
fucking
pounded.
no, but
And
that's
I did that for a while, and now they were like, yeah, you're not allowed to
How do you
that.
pass
you get like a
that?
meat. You have to get a meat or a veggie.
Yeah,
You
have to
can't
get
even
some else.
pound them anymore.
Yeah.
No, that's a problem. That's why you get 4 of them. That's why you buy 4 of them.
Can you get 4 of them in just one big fucking zone?
Just mix them all
Get
together.
Pizza Villa at that point.
Dude,
They
Pizza Villa's
just fold their
calzones
pizza
are
in
so
half.
good.
Yeah.
They're so good. They're so good.
I get it without sauce, and then I dip it in the sauce on the side.
Yeah, then it's a stromboli,
Yeah.
which basically is
The
what.
gabagoosh.
Yeah.
You know what I had yesterday? We ordered Pizzaville at work and we got wings. Yeah. Pizzavilla's mild sauce for their wings is just Sal's sassy sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, that's.
It's fucking great. Yeah.
That's weird that that's their mild, though.
Yeah, they're mild. Well, because their medium is just regular Frank's Buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
And their hot is Frank's Buffalo sauce with sriracha.
Ooh, okay.
It's pretty hot, honestly.
Yeah.
Probably the hottest wings I've had around here. I was telling you earlier, Graham and I go to Dominic's like once a month for wing night. And their hottest wings
Where
they
is-
have were just their hot wings. That's what they told me. And it's just hot buffalo sauce, and then they roll the wings in crushed red pepper flakes. Bitch made, dude.
Yeah.
I can handle hot things as it is, except those ornamental peppers I refuse to eat.
You could. I mean, you're
'Cause
not
you're-
supposed to eat.
you're
them,
not
they're
supposed to
ornamental.
eat
They're ornamental.
But like, not impressed. They were good wings.
Yeah.
But if I go to a place and you're like, hey, we have 20 different flavors of wings, and I go, what's your hottest wing? And you're like, this one, and I order that one, and it's not that hot,
Yeah.
fucking done with you.
You don't want to get the
Fucking
20.
take a lap.
You also don't want to get the 20th flavor either, because that was the last one.
Yeah, you don't want the most recent flavor they
Yeah,
made. You want
'cause
the
it's like-
median flavor.
Yeah. When they were hot, like in the zone.
Yeah. They do have a wicked good. I'm really
First
digging.
7, you know?
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
like, yo, we got an idea.
Because I mean, the first one's going to be the best, I would think, because that's what they jump. It's the jumping off point.
I just like a good buffalo wing, honestly.
Yeah.
Good luck getting it without spending half of your savings account right now.
Yeah, wings. I don't know if you knew this, but chicken wings prices have skyrocketed because when that frost snowstorm hit Texas and the power grid shut down, we lost a lot of chickens, at least a couple dozen.
A couple dozen of them impacts the. You know, I was thinking about this the other day. What happens? What if they never died? What if the chickens are still alive? Right? They just jacked up the prices to charge you more for chicken wings.
And they told us that they all died.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because I think
It's a
if you're gonna
cover-up.
have a power grid in Texas, you're gonna use it to keep the chickens alive.
Yeah.
At least have a generator.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, they have their own gas. They can, like, become their own country if they want it.
Well, the
really.
thing is that no, in Texas, their power grid is like completely different from the rest of the country, and that's why they got so fucked.
They're literally off the grid.
Yeah. Their power grids aren't regulated by the state or by the federal government. They're regulated by the
Hey,
state.
Patrick, what am I? Stupid?
No, I'm Texas.
What's the difference?
And then it cuts to SpongeBob shivering with the icicles out of his nose. But anyway, yeah, chicken wings are super expensive.
Yeah.
Used to be able to get a pound of chicken wings at Garofalo's, which is about 7 or 8 wings in a pound.
Yeah.
Used to be able to get a pound of wings for like. Used to be able to get wings in bulk for like 50 cents a wing if you bought them from a deli. And my dad was telling me that they're over $1 per wing.
Whoa.
Yeah, and you're just getting like minimal meat on those things. They're just fun to eat, really. Is what it comes
I
down to.
love chicken wings, dude. And it blows my mind that wasn't a thing back in the day.
They would throw
That's
that
like
shit
a
out.
recent thing.
Yeah, they would throw chicken wings out, man. Imagine all the chicken wings that got thrown out.
Don't even fucking talk to me about it. I'd rather talk about my mom.
I know, that's a scary thought, man. I'd rather think about dying than fucking how many chicken wings were thrown out.
Like, I think about that. We all worked in the food service industry. Think about all the food we threw out because we were told to.
Yeah.
I remember working at the nursing home, if we threw out less, we had to keep track of all of our waste. If we threw out less than 27 pounds in a day, that was a good day. 27 pounds of food.
That's a small human.
Yeah.
That's like a toddler.
Yeah, or that's like that one kid. That's one meal for that one kid I was telling you about.
And a bag of chips.
And a family-sized bag of Lay's Classics.
Yeah, it's like a medium-sized
What
dog.
are Lay's original? Like, you know what I mean?
It is the original, isn't it?
No, they're called Classics.
Well, that's because they're...
The original.
Is Lay's
classic.
open?
Yeah, it's a classic.
Is Lay's open?
I don't know. I feel like they gotta have a hotline, though, right? A Lay's hotline.
What if it's
Lay's original is
The classics.
wavy.
Really?
Yeah, you have Lay's Classic, and then you have Lay's Wavy Original.
So what, they take the wavy ones and then they just smooth them out?
they just don't have a serrated knife or whatever?
Holy fuck. Potato chips shaped like a rooster on eBay, $800. Very rare conjoined.
I'm sorry. Say that again. It's a chip shaped like a rooster.
Yeah.
Why?
It doesn't even look like a rooster.
Yeah, somebody was selling a Cheeto that they thought looked like Gandalf, and it was like, that doesn't look like Gandalf.
It's like when people see the Lord in like fucking
A toast.
their
Very
pancakes or
rare
whatever.
conjoined bugle corn chip. Never eaten. Baby Yoda's favorite.
Never eaten.
$3,650. 17 watchers. Why?
You should at least bid on it. You're gonna lose it either way. But jack up the
Cute,
price.
smiling, funny potato chip. $300. Cross in the middle of a potato chip. $180. Well,
Wow, that's actually crazy. It's a real cross.
but just because it's listed as that price doesn't mean people are actually gonna.
They're gonna bid on it though.
Ships it in the mail and get
You'd
a
be
whole bunch
surprised.
of dust.
Yeah, it's just broken. I didn't realize that's why they blew up the bags of chips. Like that's why they don't fill them completely, so that the chips don't break. That's why there's so much air in them.
But they're all. It's not. It's nitrogen though. It's not oxygen.
I know. That's why as soon as I open it, I go and breathe it all in.
Yeah, then you get really cold.
Yeah. Dude, okay, here's
If
something
you open
cool.
up enough bags of chips at once, you can take out Texas's power
here's something
grid.
pretty cool though. We got a shipment like a couple weeks ago at work, and it had dry ice. Yep.
Yeah.
And I took an empty bottle of water, just an empty water bottle, threw the dry ice in there, close it up, seal it tight, toss it, and I'm like, all right, cool, nothing's gonna happen. And then I turn around and like 2 minutes later, huge fucking explosion. The water bottle doesn't exist anymore. It's just gone. And there's just steam, like dry ice steam, just there in a spot.
Wow.
The pressure just built up and just went goof and just exploded the whole thing. And right now, if you look in outer space, there's the bottle cap is just gone. Past the satellites and shit.
Did you see the video of Buzz Aldrin punching that guy in the face?
yeah.
Did you see that video?
Of him, people being like, you didn't walk on the
Yeah,
moon.
yeah. They're like, you're a liar, a thief, a traitor, and you're something. And while he's getting ready to say the fourth thing, Buzz Aldrin just sucker
It's
punched him.
just a straight right.
So I read about that, and apparently that guy, and I feel so bad for Buzz. He's an American hero, and so many Americans lost their lives.
Buzz Lightyear, dude.
They lost their lives learning how to get to the moon. You know, for the worse. I mean, nothing fucking happened. We did
went
it.
there, and then they put a flag, and then
Yeah, but yeah, it went from an American flag to a French flag. But
and then they're like, all right, we're done
because it's
Let's
a
go
white
home.
flag.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, all right,
But yeah,
let's see
so
what
apparently this guy like told Buzz, he's like, yeah, I'm part of a production company called this, and I had like a fake social media account or something. Maybe that's embellished. But he told them, are you getting a beer? Okay, can I have one? Oh, okay. That's fine. And he told Buzz, he's like, yeah, I'm hosting a presentation for children, and we want you to speak at our presentation. And so Buzz traveled all the way to where this guy was for this presentation, and it turned out to be like a group of fucking Like they're like
moon landing people.
like anti like fake moon landing type shit.
I was there.
And then they
I don't believe in the moon.
they
I don't even
no,
believe.
it's not even the moon landing. You just don't believe in the moon.
I don't believe in myself.
It's actually fake.
But
I don't think I exist.
they started harassing
Why
Buzz,
not?
and he went to leave, and they followed him like across town, and he was going back to his hotel. And the guy like blocked him from entering the hotel and started screaming at him. So Buzz punched him in the face.
Yeah.
And then all charges got thrown out in court because the guy was actually getting like countercharged with like being an asshole. I mean,
I would say
whatever
he
it
was
is.
kind of just like asking for it or whatever.
Pretty
you know?
much, yeah. Did you see what he was wearing? He was wearing a shirt that said "fuck Tom Hanks" on the front. On
Said
the back it said
bleach
I
ain't
"bleach
thought
ain't
you were
shit."
gonna say freaking fuck the moon or something like that.
The moon, bleach ain't shit.
Canadian
Go
border
to the
crossing.
Clear Shots
So
store.
now, like, freaking
Free
everybody's
shipping.
talking about how Tom Hanks is like a child trafficker, pedophile shit.
Good.
Dude does what he wants, you know.
Yeah. Have you seen Forrest Gump?
Yeah. What about him?
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It is a good movie.
Did you know that he was supposed to be Andy Dufresne in Shawshank Redemption?
Oh.
But they
Did
picked
you know
Tim
that he
Robbins instead because
actually-
Tom Hanks was busy filming Castaway.
I saw him save
Or some
Private
other
Ryan
movie.
one time too. That's crazy. He actually saved him.
Oh, Hurricane Elsa made landfall in Cuba.
Cool.
She's pretty hot.
It's gonna hurt our Cuban market.
Yeah, get your cigars now, folks. You heard it here first.
Yeah. At least download the episode to your device so that when you don't have Wi-Fi, you can still listen.
Do you guys
for your
remember
base,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
fan base? down there.
hurricanes? Hurricanes are scary.
Yeah, tornadoes freak me out too.
Water spouts are dope, though.
Yeah.
Anytime
Shit.
there's uncontrollable wind in a circular pattern, yeah, I don't know if I'm into that. I always think of the movie Twister, where there's like cows flying around
Yeah.
and shit.
All the
Cows.
soda can tracker things.
It's always cows, dude. And they're going, moo, and then they're flying around and shit. Then what happens when they land? They land somewhere.
They don't
In a
land
big
safely,
old
though.
pile of bones.
They just go splat.
Yeah.
Damn.
When
dude.
I was on the trip, I was worried about a tornado, and there's a bunch of flooding around me during, like, when I was first getting into Tornado Valley. And, like,
don't be in somewhere called Tornado Valley, though.
Yeah.
You know?
we're in America, though.
I know, but like
So,
Tornado Valley.
are there tornadoes in other countries?
Not as much as America.
Really?
Like, why don't they have
Is it
like
because of the way the Midwest is so flat?
So you got the Gulf of Mexico. And it's so flat.
Never played.
golf?
Gulf of Mexico, the big body of water, like,
Whoa, hey man, look, you can say whatever you want about Tiger Woods, but he's a normal size guy.
he's
He
not
is. Well-
real.
Why didn't you go to like nice weather valley or something?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
like,
Why don't you go to
sunny
like
in
Silicon
84?
Valley? Yeah, you can hang out with a bunch of androids.
Right.
That was on the other side of it, though.
Oh, so continue. Tiger
Gulf
Woods,
of
the Dust
Mexico.
Bowl.
Gulf of Mexico has a bunch of hot, wet air, and that goes north, and then you have the cool, dry air coming off the Rocky Mountains, and then you're going to want to have, then that's going over the hot air, and then the hot air wants to rise, so it goes up and it creates that pressure where it's now starting to spiral stuff around and gets sucked up. So
And that's when you get out.
yeah.
That's when
So
you that's
pretty
your
much,
cue.
it like tornadoes can happen anywhere.
Yeah,
but
theoretically.
like they out of like the 2,000 that happen around the world a
They
year or
seem
so,
to happen a lot in the place
over
called
1,000.
Tornado Valley.
over
Though.
1,000 happen in the
Has
United
have
States.
either of you have you ever gotten wings from DP Dough?
He's just like surfing DP Dough's menu for like the last hour and a half. The wings are boneless wings, aren't they?
Yeah, so they're like
They're
chicken
not bad.
nuggets. Are
I
they-
get the plain ones, and then I dunk it in the hot sauce because the hot sauce is super jacked up hot.
I'm feeling like so. Normally, whenever I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm about to.
You already
Just
did.
we'll go back to tornado.
It's
bowl.
We already
okay.
did the Tornado Valley. It's
Um,
I don't
it's in
care.
the past.
What about hurricanes though? Hurricanes are mostly here. I feel in like West
Carolina
Africa.
hurricanes?
They're called typhoons in like Asia where they happen.
Oh
I think that doesn't typhoons have to do with water a little
no,
bit?
you're thinking of tsunamis.
Both of them.
What's
have
El
to do-
Nino?
Something child. The child.
Oh,
There you go.
in
There
Spanish.
you have it, folks.
That's what it means in Spanish.
Yeah.
The child.
I kind
Lesson
of want to
learned.
get the Macalo.
Don't go to Tornado Valley. And if you live there, you should probably bail.
But yeah, there was a bunch of flooding, and I was just like, man, if I get in that ditch full of water, I think I'd be able to not get sucked up by a tornado.
Yeah, you better have damn good insurance living there.
I didn't have any insurance when I was
All right.
skating across the country. None.
That's what you want.
That's what you want.
It's a good move.
22 years old, fucking didn't
Just-
need that shit.
Take off.
Yep. If I get hit, fucking, I better fucking not limp away from that wreck.
Right, yeah. Better just wipe you out.
Yeah. And then all y'all would be like, oh, Cass,
He shouldn't have gone across the country.
he
on a
did what he
skateboard."
was loving.
He died doing what he loved.
Yep.
I like
And
when
then it
people say
would
that.
blow up.
Yeah, dude.
That's where I messed up.
That's
And
where
then
you
you blow
would
up.
really make money. What you should have done was faked your death
And then 5 years later,
and then get like a
come
Kickstarter.
back.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Then you come back from the dead. Or you just say that you came back from the dead and just be like, I
Or just
rose.
be a different person. And do the
You
same
could.
thing again. Just
You could be like
say I'm Graham Barney now.
Bass
Rootin'.
Blarney. You know what I mean? Something else.
And do the same thing again. Rinse, dry, and
the
repeat.
drop zone is pepperoni, chicken, mozzarella, ricotta,
There you
and
go.
parm.
There you go.
Of course.
There it is. The drop zone.
The danger zone is ground beef, onions, hot sauce, and cheddar cheese.
Don't eat anything called Danger Zone.
The combat zone, mozzarella
Unless you're
cheese,
Kenny
pepperoni,
Loggins.
sausage, green peppers, mushrooms. Chick and bacon. Breaded chicken, bacon, and mozzarella.
Here you go. I'd say it's probably the one.
Well, I ordered the Macalo.
I wouldn't say you can go wrong with the
Buffalo
boneless wings.
chicken, hot sauce, mac and cheese, mozzarella, and blue cheese.
You know what's not bad is the sticks. The cheese
I can get sticks for free, but I'm 2 points away from getting a free construction
There you
zone.
go. Create a zone.
Yeah, and you can get 8 toppings before they start charging you. Yeah.
Ingredients.
Cheese.
I always
cheese,
get
cheese,
I get
cheese,
3 meat.
Cheese. Cheese.
I get 3
cheese.
meat, 3 cheese, 3 veg.
Cheese mix. I want the cheese mix. I want the cheese. The
Yeah, I wonder if I can do
mozzarella
that.
cheese.
That'd be funny.
The ricotta cheese.
You said they don't let you do that anymore?
When they had it so you could pound it, I would just pound.
That's
I'd just get a cheese calzone and pound it,
Fucking
and they'd be
ridiculous.
like,
and then you don't
No.
shit. Then you don't shit for a while.
Well, you don't need to shit.
save
It's-
money on toilet paper.
Blocks you up, man.
Who wipes anymore since 2020?
I know, dude. The
I had a ghost poop earlier today. You ever had one of those?
In your mouth?
No, where it's like a solid loaf that you'd shoot out your asshole, and then you go to wipe, and
Oh,
the paper, the toilet paper, has nothing.
Yeah, that's what you're going for.
that's clean, dude. That's
Yep.
the ghost
That's
shit.
You're using all of that nutrients, and now it's not. Yep, that's actually how you're supposed to.
It is. But the problem is, if I'm in a rush, I'm wiping 1,000 times because it's just dirty. That's just what happens. If I'm in a rush,
I
if
like
I have
using baby
nothing to
wipes.
do,
Yeah,
it's clean.
Yep.
I need to
I
get.
got on that.
I need to get a bidet. Is what I need to do. I need to get that
Well,
water.
the
shot up my
passing
ass.
zone: chicken, bacon, tomatoes, mozzarella, and ranch.
That's the end all be all.
The twilight zone: sausage and mozzarella cheese.
That's
fucking
a
gay.
copyright
That's it?
issue right
Yeah,
there.
that's it. Sausage and cheese. So I got the Macalo. What should I get? The drop zone: pepperoni and chicken with mozzarella, ricotta, and
Why
parmesan.
don't you just like do one of those quick scrolls and just do that,
Yeah,
and then just hit one?
yeah. You'd
See
eat
what I'm
them
saying?
all
Yeah, that's what I mean.
if you're gonna. If you're.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a couple more drinks when I get home. Is that what you're getting at?
No, you could eat them all though.
Yeah, but like it's way easier to eat them when you're drunk, and I'm going to be.
Yeah. So yes, yeah, and yes.
There you go.
If that, then this. Barbecue steak.
Okay, what are we coding in fucking?
But what about? I like this one.
Computer
The
one.
Falling Rock. Tater tots, bacon, mozzarella, and cheddar.
Just pick random 4.
I would say flip a coin.
Flip a coin.
Flips a coin somehow to decide between like 20 options. He's like, all right, if it's you start narrowing it down. You're like, all right, this half is heads, this half is tails.
I kind of want to do a barbecue chicken zone, and then also get pepperoni in
You have
it.
to flip a bunch of coins, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of coins.
Yeah.
You know what's useless?
My brother.
Coins. Well, that's not very
I'm
friendly.
just kidding.
Coins are pretty fucking useless, man. No one uses fucking coins. Unless you're an old lady who
Yo,
goes,
you know what I
"Oh,
do
it's
with
a-
my coins?
oh my
Do you save them?
I keep them on my floor of my Lord of the Rings room.
There you go.
I just throw my change on the floor.
That's what it's for.
I
The
call it
only
my
time you
Obama
see it is
floor.
if you're like a senior citizen that like goes, "Oh, my purchase is $7.43. Hold on, let me get my purse, my purse." And then she's going, 1, 2, 3. It's all pennies. And then maybe a nickel in there somewhere. Unless it's a Bitcoin, then of course it matters. But nobody has a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Only the 1% have Bitcoins, dude.
I'm not going to place the order until we get ready to leave, because apparently you can't schedule orders anymore. It just only lets you put it as ASAP.
Right now, it's the only move. I mean, we don't have to. We can wrap it up. We've been doing 2 hours at least.
Let loose like an animal. And then I'm going down. I made it too long. It'd be funny if I fell asleep before it even got to my house.
That'd be fucking hilarious. Off the charts hilarious, actually. It's almost 2 hours. 1:55.
Fucking A. Yeah, it was good to see you guys again. It's been a while.
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
I know, he doesn't stop.
No.
Oh my god, I don't know
That
about that
sounds
one.
like
You
a
should do a
munchkin.
song like that. A
Munchkin.
Rasputin song like that.
Yeah, do that. Mix that in.
Mix that in.
Just put it in like a breakdown right before the drop.
Yeah.
That's when they go hard right there.
All right.
So where do we go? Where do we go to find it? What do we type in?
YouTube, Rasputin, Karma Incarnate. There's the, like,
Can you use it in a sentence?
watch Rasputin, Karma Incarnate
On YouTube.
on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, shit.
Akiba.
I've been
Oh,
ripped hard.
our fucking store. We got free shipping till the end of the month.
We got shirts too. We'll have to have a shirt off or something.
We could have a shirt off. Don't. That, he's talking about like a shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, me, Bill, and Graham, we've been like kind of talking about belly buttons a lot lately.
Mm-hmm. Been into that.
Like just going up to like in a restaurant or like when you're in a club and just like fingering your belly button while you're like biting your lip and kind of like grunting a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And see how long it takes for you to get kicked out, but
Yeah.
really, you're not doing anything.
How are they gonna? Yeah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna press charges. Is what's gonna happen. I was just touching my belly button. I like it.
Nice and deep. Like.
It does have a weird tingle when you press it in.
Some people.
You ever
yeah.
get that tingle? You don't get the tingle?
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
I get the tingle, man.
Nice and deep, like.
Do you get the tingle
When? Where?
when you press the belly button in?
No,
Get a little tingle? You don't?
I farted.
That's weird.
it's a button.
I wonder what that's all about. I have to look that up.
But yeah, I won't tell you guys the story on air. It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
it's
do
belly
that.
buttons though.
Right on. It's gotta be good then.
it's kind of bad.
Maybe like if you get the tingle when you press it in, you're just like better than everybody. You know what I mean? That's possible. I'm not gonna
What?
say that's. I'm not gonna
What?
say that's the case, but I'm just thinking. I'm spitballing.
I used to be able to make my belly button into like an outie. It's an innie, but I could like squeeze it, and then it would turn into like an Audi.
That's what you want to do is squeeze it.
Yeah. I can't now, though. I'm not as elastic as I used to be.
Well, yeah. Maybe that's at
probably
40
through
pounds.
proper training.
You could work on that. Yeah. You could practice. That's one of those things you got to make time for at the end of the day.
Yeah.
People just don't have it.
You just get
they
one of
don't have belly
those
button time.
penis pumps, and then you put it on your belly button.
Maybe that's what's wrong with this country is people don't spend enough belly button time.
Yeah.
They don't spend enough time on their own belly buttons.
On a real note, though, apparently one of the first things created is your belly button.
Yeah,
like when you're in the womb, because that's how it attaches.
The umbilical cord, yeah.
Yeah. And they say like that when you're sick with something, like if you put like peppermint oil in your belly button, like it'll like
it like absorbs it through there.
Yeah, because it like so many blood vessels are attached to
That's
there,
wild.
and it'll go through your system and stuff.
It's kind of like
There's
a little
bunch of
butthole. It's
different
kind of like a
things.
butthole that's not really open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like closed off.
Yeah.
Do you think you could get in there though if you push hard enough?
Yeah, anything.
Or is
if
it
you
sealed
push hard
off?
enough. No.
Damn.
Yeah, it's sealed off, but if you push hard enough,
You could figure something out.
yeah. Probably just
All right. Well done.
Probably if you just spit on it, you could probably make it fit.
You heard it here, folks. Go ahead and try that, and we'll see you whenever we.
Yeah.
Whenever we.
Yeah, we got it. Next up, we have
Oh shit! The do we want to do that? You want to throw the song in at the end of the audio version?
Yeah, that'd be you guys.
So if you're listening to the audio version,
Yeah.
you'll hear the song.
Yeah. And then you don't have to go to their YouTube page and give them fucking views.
Well,
you can just give us more views.
If you're watching the video, you pretty much have to go to the YouTube video.
You don't have
I would
to.
go to do it anyway.
You don't have to. I mean, you should.
You know what? Here, do this.
If you don't do it, Buzz Aldrin's going to punch you in the fucking mouth.
What you're actually going to do is you're listening to the audio version. You're going to hear the song in the audio version. You're going to also go to the YouTube video and sync it up.
Both
And
at
then
the
do
same
both. So
time.
then we get
Yeah.
views for everything.
Yep.
That's how it's going to work. And
Well, honestly, though, the video's awesily well shot, and
Watch the
the
video,
song itself
It is good. They
a
use the
pretty
camera
cool
and
song,
everything.
so.
it's rock. It's hard rock.
Punk
Yeah,
rock.
we had a bunch of freaking 5-finger death punchers fucking commenting on our shit, being like, "This sucks." It's just like,
Oh, all right.
Did you delete them?
No.
I want to find them.
yeah, they're on there.
Maybe they're right.
He said I sound like his cat when his cat throws up, and I'm like, man, I want to meet that cat. It's a cool cat.
Yeah. It's also kind of mean
Yeah,
to say.
to his cat.
Yeah. Mostly the cat.
I don't care.
All right. That's it. We'll,
Peace out, guys.
We'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Take it easy, guys.
Bye.